Yeah, we got to go back to Did you want to go back and go do that?
Yeah, I was gonna bring up before we started that since we're already on the way there, if we want to make any
you're not
stuff
already on the way there. You're already out.
We're here.
we're there. Oh, we're here.
We're there.
Oh, I thought we were.
It was established.
Yep.
Was?
Yeah.
Very last thing that happened.
You know what? What? Blame Lex.
Fuck you. Not my fault this time.
When all else fails, blame Pot.
Yeah.
But
Mary Jane.
Unless you're
I don't get high for these sessions.
I need
Well,
to
that's
stop,
that.
honestly.
Well,
I'm thinking about
that checks out. That's why you remember and Xander doesn't.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Last time
It's very snowy.
Yes, it is very snowy. Last time, when we left off, you all indeed navigated your way to the village of Kresk. You also found out about somebody named the Abbot, and I can't remember what else you found out. Does anybody else remember any details I'm missing?
We found out that he might be crazy and that he's making new things to placate Strahd, and that his latest thing is to try to make a wife for Strahd.
Oh, right.
That he was like angelic or something.
Yeah, so think about that.
Oh, right.
Oh, and he cured a family when he first got to Barovia or something.
Yes.
Cured a family of something. I just got cured family. I assume it's vampirism.
I think that was like all the information that you got was that he cured a family, but the details weren't 100% clear. Let me reread your intro here.
Note of that, though, the abbot is crazy, which supports a theory I had earlier.
Yes, please reread the intro. That will be helpful.
I had a feeling that you would ask for that. All right. The road branches north and climbs a rocky escarpment, ending at a gatehouse built into a 20-foot-high wall of stone reinforced with buttresses every 50 feet or so. The wall encloses a settlement on the side of a snow-dusted mountain spur. Beyond the wall, you see the tops of snow-covered pines and thin white wisps of smoke. The somber toll of a bell comes from a stone abbey that clings to the mountainside high above the settlement. The steady chime is inviting, a welcome change from the deathly silence and oppressive fog to which you have grown accustomed. It's hard to tell at this distance, but there seems to be a switchback road clinging to the cliffs that lead up from the walled settlement to the abbey. And then, oh wait. Here we go. Everybody. Is everybody there?
Working on it.
Oh, okay.
I do not have a token in this scene.
I do not either.
I'm seeing a black screen and game paused.
Reload it one more time.
Okay.
Right, for sure.
I accidentally activated the wrong one, so none of your tokens were in there. So it's probably like juggling between those two.
Go Joggle.
Joggle.
Oh, what? I'm
All right. So at this distance, what do you all want to do?
Currently still waiting for Foundry to load me back in.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm waiting on that 2%. Oh, I'm back.
Oh, it's probably because it's a new map.
I'm not even getting like the login screen. It's weird.
I'm just getting just a black, and I don't even get the anvil with the corner.
Oh, here we go. Floating.
Oh, there the anvil popped up.
Ah.
Actually, before we go, before we head, could Kuzan have been doing something on the, because it was a 40-minute trip, right?
Yes, it was.
Kuzan had been putting together a disguise, like to look like some kind of.
Go ahead and what do you usually roll for it?
Performance, and I believe I got advantage of it because of the actor feat.
All right. Go ahead and roll performance with advantage.
Double check the actor feat. Sure that I am connected.
In our invisible cart with our one invisible horse.
Oh, right.
The cart's actually not invisible.
Invisible
But it's
horses.
invisible.
When you dispelled the magic, they both became visible.
Damn it. I didn't mean for the horse to be seen. I really liked having a visible horsey. Oh well.
If your
You
Vaughn
also
speak,
got the sense too that when you dispelled it, you didn't just dispel invisibility. You also dispelled something else that you aren't sure of.
Oh.
Oh right, 28, right?
Trying to make Kuzan look like a simple because the wagon that we're on, it looks like a fancy type wagon, right? Or like, what did it look like?
It looks like a not necessarily fancy, but very well put together and sturdy, in pretty good condition.
But would you say it was more like a stagecoach type wagon, or is it like a merchant type wagon that you would like, one of those fancy merchant types you would see like on Red Dead is like what I have for base comparison.
It looks like something someone put together so that it could have both so that you can both ride in it and transport people as well as a bunch of items.
Okay, doing this we're just doing this
Kind of.
Shield Hill style. I'm gonna disguise myself as like a merchant, just like any basic type, like just picture any Skyrim NPC, the wagon. Kuzan now.
All right.
You said this is over the course of how many hours?
It's just 40 minutes.
Oh, for sure.
All right. So you all arrive at the bottom, and you look up and you see the gatehouse. I assume that you will approach. Is there any special way you want to do that?
If anyone doesn't have any
can I roll a perception check to see if everything looks kosher?
Yes, go for it.
Could Sin roll a perception check and see if she sees any possible friends? Like things that she could make into her friends?
Yes.
total fraud statement.
I know. But in particular, she's not looking for bad things. She's looking specifically for creatures she could be friends with. You know.
No, I legitimately pictured Sin talking to a tree.
It's a 6. Ignore me.
My roll wasn't connected, but it's a 17.
All right. So off in the distance, you see within the two gatehouses, you see two people in there. From here, you can see that they're holding something, and you can see enough to assume that it's some kind of ranged weapon.
Okay. Looks like they're being watched by some very skittish folk. Very trigger-happy folk, as Dahlia points them out.
Who's all on the what's everyone's position on the wagon?
Where you see it, that's roughly where Sin's at. She's inside. Still just looking around. Looking out the window.
Wagon be.
Kaiser called shotgun, so he should be up towards the front. and like sort of looking over at the gates.
I'll be honest, Kuzan's main basically is just have him dressed as a merchant and like kind of just talk, but like I honestly don't know. Are we trying to go past Kresk or are we going into Kresk?
Into?
Good question. Do you want to try to Trojan horse this shit? Minus the hostility?
I could probably like we could probably talk our like if we phrase it right, we could probably talk our way in. And I'll be honest, I planned some things. I have some notes on like how we could try like could do that. Like I also don't know if like if you guys just wanted to. I also had some prayer stuff like if we just wanted to set things on fire.
I like the.
Uh,
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
So, given the situation, I see 3 options. Most really 2, but here's their choice. A, we try the merchant plan. I'll pick up some papers for Kuzan to justify his being there. He'll talk them through. Hopefully, we don't get searched. They let us in. B, we look around for another way in that doesn't have guards at it. C, we muscle our way through. Yeah, we have 2 options.
We could try just going the diplomatic route. We don't know why the training's at bow on us. We just know that the training's at bow on us. So
Would that be along the that's why I was asking where we're at. So if they're training to bow on us and you guys are inside, does that mean they only see Kuzan up front? If that's the case, like we could definitely try and talk our way out of it. I'm also like trying to figure out like you said diplomatic. I'll be honest, I got a little confused because like that was kind of like what I was proposing at first, but maybe I didn't phrase it right. But
if anyone's got some salt water and a lot of time, I could make some chloroform.
How about wait, isn't Kaiser shotgun, so it's both of you up front?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So since we're gonna kind of poke our head out and be how about your traveling merchant and this is your contract guy that carries shit around for you. He's pretend to be strong. Oh, are you able to do that, Kaiser? Can you pretend to be strong?
Wait,
Yeah,
I know
totally.
you, like woke up with a couple extra muscles the other day, but I don't know.
Kaiser's rich now. He's got my back. Don't you, buddy?
Yeah, we're good. And if I need an extra boost, there's always magic.
you could say you're a traveling merchant who usually went to the town of Barovia, but now that the citizens are gone, you are looking for new customers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's in the notes. Like that's like I have this whole story planned. If we oh no, we've gone through Barovia, that we've tried to go through Balaki, but a lot of things going crazy. Like Barovia's getting really dangerous. We just need a place to lay low. Like I have about to ham up my deception. Right.
Okay. So Sin is going to where is it? God damn it. Sorry, I'm looking for shit in my inventory. I'm trying to make sure.
If worst comes to worst, we can always chuck a holy hand grenade.
Oh no.
I wouldn't.
Above game, I would say let's try and go for as no violence as possible. God dang it, motherfuck, shit. How big is the inside of the cart?
It's pretty spacious. It's enough to hold all the items, but a lot of those items are probably in here still. Oh, you put a lot of the items in your bags, I think.
Yes.
So it's pretty spacey in here.
Okay. So
What do we do with the 100 fire bottles?
gently set them outside.
It's
It's just
Far away from the tower?
a little ways away from the tower.
still at the. Are they still back there?
Fucking power is just staring at the gigantic pile of explosives, going like, "Fucking hate my job."
They said not to blow it up. We didn't blow it up. Beyond that, we didn't do shit. Since
Oh
like
my
I could
fucking
cast
God.
invisibility on 2 people, and then I could just sit here all cute and say that I am your bard that goes around telling people about your wares.
That sounds
work.
good. Sorry.
Sir, how good are you at have a bit of a royal background, no?
I do. Although. I don't know how many people would respect that here. My kingdom's allegedly been gone for a long time.
Not to mention the
It's
fact
true.
that you look like the person who's been using this demi-plane as its own universal trash can.
Oh yeah,
Do we-
yeah, they might not be fond of that.
Above game, has it been established that people around here know Isser's visage or know the Emperor's visage?
You do not know that.
Okay.
Well, I have an idea. Kuzan, do you have a pair of glasses?
What?
A pair
Dude.
of glasses.
And-
Oh,
Dwarf
Yeah.
reaches into his actor's kit and he pulls out 2 pair. He's got he's got the classic black rim fake nose mustache combo, and then he's also got the Elton John shiny purple Vans.
I'll take the Elton Johns for now. Perfect.
Hey.
That's all the disguise we'll need.
Nadelia raises her hand.
Yes.
I can't believe I'm the one saying this, but well, the other thinking this a bit. Why don't we just ride up near where they are and see what the status is on outsiders? Then come up with a plan from there.
Yeah, maybe it'd be good to get some information and see what happened.
Nadalia, are you suggesting we go in and wing it?
My fucking plans don't work, so yeah, why not?
Excellent. Winging it is. And Kaiser uses his ring of illusory enlargement to make him seem to grow 2 feet taller.
Oh
Then-
no.
Oh
Then-
God!
All I will say is let's try not to set anything on fire this time. We know what happened last time. Looks at Kuzan.
Yes.
If anything, can always say that I will always make it look cool at the end. Anything before that? Oh, casualties?
Oh,
You know what they say in the acting biz. Get in a cast, you got to break a leg.
and a few
No
other
news is
things.
good news?
What?
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 Okay.
Yep. So, I'm still gonna plan to turn people invisible if shit goes weird, though. Just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, if they search the cart, that's definitely the move.
Ooh,
Because I can talk my way out of most stuff, but I'm precious. Ting.
if Sparkles,
Yeah.
don't have any disguise, anything to disguise yourself, do you?
Hold on, Nadalia.
That's why I'm gonna turn them invisible.
Nadalia
Oh.
takes her cloak of many fashions out of her bag and hands it over to Sparkles. Yeah, you can use this to make something that can at least cover your face.
Oh, geez. Oh, that's so nice. How does it work?
Just put it on and I suppose just the outfit you want to wear. There's only a cloak though, so don't think of pants.
Have a cloak in mind.
Don't think of it.
I just thought of something. This Sparkles is just a tree, right?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
What is you want to staple some leaves to them? This is our shrubbery.
Upon seeing Sparkles try, like working with the cloak, Sin's gonna go, "Oh yeah," and kind of tap her the glamored armor and turn it into like the most bardiest of bard outfits, but not too bright, because Barovia. Almost like a jester's outfit, but like
It has
muted.
gold seams.
Oh,
So like you don't notice them unless you look closer.
what has gold seams?
The bard outfit you have.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Alright, the cloak's gonna turn to like this forest green. With like a fat tree design that's been like chopped off. In the back with like gold filigree. Am I imagining that right? Something along those lines.
Nice.
Very nice.
Sparkles, the land you said you were from, what was it called again? If I'll be completely honest with you guys, if worst comes to worst, I was just going to say that we were traveling merchants, originally from the land of Eberron or some other land, and ended up here in this weird place of Barovia, and I was just gonna follow a trail from there, honestly.
Okay.
Always best to mix a little bit of truth with deception.
That sounds good. If we get rejected, I say we double back around the walls and try to hop them.
Weed.
Either I or Nadalia can climb to the top of the wall and then throw down a rope.
Sounds good to me.
I just want to put it out that if this becomes the third town that ends in flames, I just say that going forward, we just make plan C, plan A going forward. Just want to put that out there.
No, because we can't do it first, because then we get no information.
How about we just stop trying to do things like this in these towns?
Then where will we have our fun?
Nah, it's
I should have stayed in the Underdark.
Yeah, you really should have if you thought the Underdark was a safer place than this.
Dolly puts her hand on Sin's face.
Hi.
Okay, let's just go for the plan.
All right.
Let's do this.
If you guys hear me say the word out of stock, and expect fire, lots and lots of fire.
Okay. You do
Out
me.
of game, I need Demon or someone to like remember that because I have it written down. But like AC just kicked on and like it flew my the note card that I had it written down and it's gone. So like I'm too lazy to get up and go pick it up. Stuck.
Oh shit. Would you need me to take down? I'll take it down for you.
Out of stock is a code word.
Yeah, and
Code
if you
phrase.
see me do this, Nadalia like does the hand wavy thing around her neck to be like, no, stop. That means I'm not going to.
So out of stock is the code word to book it.
Yeah. It's either that or night owl, but like made no sense here. Sorry.
It's all good. I just wanted to know what the code word is code for. It's all
It's
good.
understandable.
All right,
All right.
let's
Are you-
go.
Are you all ready?
Yes.
All right.
I think this is the shortest planning session we've ever had.
No.
And it still took way too long.
For one wall.
Hey,
Hey,
walls
one wall.
and doors are not our friends.
It's
They are
true.
not.
Nah. Like, yo, if there was a safe behind those guards, we'd be like, well,
Slow down.
This is a bad time to remind everybody that Nadalia can fly and also has a flying scout.
And also has pixie dust.
oh yeah.
Like
Alright,
worst
so
case scenario. Right.
Need to
As
buy
the-
magic items.
as your cart moves forward up the road towards Kresk, the air grows colder as you approach the walled settlement. Two square towers with peaked roofs flank a stone archway into which is a set of Wait, hold on. Let me reread that. Two square towers with peaked roofs flank a stone archway into which is a set of pair of 12-foot tall, iron-bound wooden doors. Carved into the arch above the doors is the name Kresk. The walls that extend from the gatehouse are 20 feet high atop the parapet. You see four figures wearing fur hats and clutching spears. They watch nervously. So, in addition to the two scouts that Nadalia spotted, you see additional figures on the wall.
Wonderful.
Are they Waddle Dees? Nah, sorry. When you said hats, I immediately thought about Waddle Dees. All right.
Assume we just we made it up to the gates, or are we just slowly approaching?
By this point, you're pretty close to the gate.
And they're still aiming their. Are we still being aimed at by this point? Would Kuzan can Kuzan get a good glimpse of? Was it a
So-
guard tower or a guard station?
So as you get closer, you see that it was two towers, and you see that they have weapons in their hands, and it looks to be, now that you're closer, that it's bows. That they were not actually looking out at you until you started getting closer. And then that's when the other figures also showed up on the sides of them, and every single one of them, as you get closer, they all seem a bit antsy. They're like fidgety up there.
The gate place or the entrance to does it look more like a settlement or like a fort?
It's interesting because the whole entire thing is walled off. It looks like the complete opposite of the first village that you came to, which was the village of Barovia. As opposed to that, where that was like super wide and open, this looks very fortified.
Question.
Yes.
In game, how long has it been since we killed the pie bitch?
It's been maybe like 2 or 3 days.
Okay. Do the people that look nervous look like they're itching for pie?
They roll insight.
Mm. Whoa, no, what the fuck?
Oh
You're trying
no!
to gather why they're fidgeting, but you can't quite grasp what it is. Someone else could roll insight if they want.
Let's for sure.
It's a dirty dice. I'm changing.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for insight.
Who has wisdom? Because it's not me.
Not
Not
me
me.
either. I got +1.
I got +0. I should not. I'm not wise.
Sparkles, we need you. We need your wisdom.
Alejandro, be our wise beach.
I'll give it a
Let's see.
shot.
We need that barbarian wisdom.
Oh God!
That's a 13.
It looks like Sid and Adalia, you have the most wisdom.
What?
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
+1.
Should have put.
Oh, it's
Adalia.
Okay.
We need your wisdom.
Oh,
That's a crown most of my life.
Who has the wisdom?
Oh my
My
God.
Well, I rolled a 13.
Better than my
Ignore that. Since you said one other person.
Yep. Hey, we'll take the 13 over the 12. Wait, do we not have any wisdom?
Oh.
Oh.
No, because you have no druids.
You know,
That's right.
is wisdom the whole
Oh.
team's dump stat?
Our
Yeah.
wisdom character was
Intelligence.
our wisdom character was fucking Eclita, and then it was a little bit of Vega.
I think
So
your
long
wisdom
ago.
character now is Sin, actually.
Oh God.
Ignore that.
I'm gonna have to take a ASI soon. Shit.
So, Sparkles, as
I
you
was
look up
young.
there, and you look at all the guards and scouts, you realize that you've seen this look before. It is the look of fear. They are all scared.
Oh man, they're all terrified.
Of us? That's funny.
Oh no, but us or people?
Yeah, as you look
It's
at them,
us,
you're
yeah.
not quite sure what they're scared of, but they just seem scared.
You know what?
As-
Kai's... Sorry.
No. Go for it.
I was gonna see if, let's see. 30 meters. Within 30 feet. That looks like it's within 30. Kaiser is going to cast Detect Thoughts. On one of these main guards.
All right, go for it.
As Kaiser's doing that, I'm gonna slow the carriage a bit, so we're not going at travel pace, but like we're halting, kind of like you're slowing down to go into a driveway, and slowly raising up the hand to like show we're not a threat.
Boy.
Does he have to roll anything for the surface thoughts?
Let's
I think
see.
it's nothing for surface thoughts. It's when you want to go deep.
All right, as you detect thoughts on this guard, you get the thoughts that are like, we just gotta remain looking tough. Maybe they'll go away.
Think, Kaiser. Go friendly or antagonistic at first?
You also get the thought, I don't, are they going to speak, or do we speak first? I don't know who speaks first.
They're very on edge. I'll say that right now. I don't think they're immediately hostile, but they're scared of something.
Well,
They're wondering who speaks first.
Me, I'm not one to wait. So, Miles people, remember the stock on the rock. Kuzan waves his hand and slowly starts to say, "Hello there. We have your attention for a bit." Stops the wagon.
Why, hello there. What is it that you need?
This is it's gonna sound a little weird, but actually not from around these parts. You know this? Do you know Everon by any chance?
Can't say that any of us are familiar with Eberron, you called it?
May I ask what is this place?
This is the great village of Kresk.
What continent is this on? Don't mind me asking.
Well, we are in the lands of Barovia. Can I maybe interest you in turning back?
I don't. That's a good idea. My friend, we appear to. I'll be honest. Me and my associates here. Gestures towards Kaiser.
Hey. Kaiser waves his hand at the guys.
Hello. Hello.
We are but humble weapons merchants, and see, where we come from, the land is called Eberron, and we were on our way to make a stop at the warfront, and see, we know we're surrounded by something, and here, and barely made it away. We saw pass by a village there was fire. We see things roaming around at night, and we just. I'm sorry, sir, but we just need a place for the night. We need to get our bearings, and we need to know. Help us, please.
Is Sin within poking distance?
Yes, you are all in the cart.
Okay, yes, she's gonna poke him with guidance.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. It's just, there have been recent attacks within the town. Recent people are missing. We don't want to cause you any harm. We don't want any harm caused, and we don't want any harm done to us. We feel the drama will be lifted up higher if one of you ends up getting hurt by these attacks.
Those attacks? What specifically is going on back there?
Well, the running theory is that there's werewolves.
Werewolves.
I feel like we could help each other out here. You see, like I said, we're not from this place, and we just recently found out that vampires are real. And we just recently found out that night is their element. And honestly, you guys seem to have big walls, and as merchants, we don't travel alone, and we actually have one of them has experience in dealing with monsters. So if you were to allow us safe passage in, perhaps in return, because you don't want any harm between both of us, and that's not what we wanted at all as well. Perhaps we could help, quid pro quo, as they say. Help us, we'll help you out with your werewolf problem. At the very least.
We're going to have to maybe consult with the burgomaster of Kresk. Sorry for our reluctance. I think it would better serve you if you turn back.
Back to the flaming village surrounded by vampires?
I don't know where to, but turn back away from this village. I mean, it's a flaming village, and within this village there's missing people. It doesn't seem safe here.
You wait for Kaiser to probe deeper?
You can go for it.
Alright.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm asking
Professor Xavier.
What does he have to roll?
Let's see. Drop down. It's a
I really should have not gotten rid of Hex.
It's a wisdom save. 14.
He rolled a 2.
Oh.
All right, let me reread this. Okay, so either way, he knows that you're probing, right?
Yeah, he knows.
Okay. Oh my goodness. I feel like my thoughts are... Somebody's watching? I hope that these people are really buying it. There's something gruesome here, but I'm not sure if it's right that we turn them back. I'd rather not upset the abbot.
So Kaiser is now going to establish a telepathic link with Kuzan and say, it's sounding like they might turn us away at the behest of the abbot. But that means the abbot's in there. He doesn't really want to turn us away, though. See if we can play on that.
If we can't convince him to let us in without, discreetly not letting the abbot know, perhaps we should go with plan B and try and sneak our way in.
We could. Or we could try to settle there first.
Nadalia is going to tug on both of their shirts to get their attention.
As you do this, you hear one of the guards mumble to the other, "So should I go contact the burgomaster and see if we should let these folks in?"
Yes, Nadalia. Quickly, what is it?
Nadalia is going to use her earpiece. Do you think I could pass as a child?
Do you
I'm
think
pretty
that would
small.
help?
Nadalia is going to try to ham up and get into character a bit, and then she's going to poke her head out of the cart and say, "Hello."
Roll charisma.
Okay.
Oh yeah, does Sin see this?
Well, you're in the cart, so...
Yeah, okay, just making sure. Guidance.
Thank you.
No
God.
thing at all. A rogue. I can't help you. I'm sorry.
But I can.
That's a dirty 20.
Alright.
Just gonna roll this because it doesn't last long anyway.
Might as well.
That's a 24.
You see one of the scouts leave the tower that she's in. "There's a child out there. We should go talk to the burgomaster."
Nadalia hides her annoyance at the fact that she didn't have to try too hard to look like a child.
Don just reaches over and passes her on the head like, that was very good. Very good.
Kaiser will also do the same thing.
We about the abbot here who has healed the family. Do you think he could heal me? Holds out green hands.
Oh, fuck.
We have been traveling so long.
No need to even get the burgomaster. Open the gates right away. You see the guards all kind of in a hurry, running towards the gate controls. And the gates open.
Then uses her ear. Oh, sorry.
We're completely sorry. We didn't know you had a child with you. How did you know that we can offer healing here?
You are not Swazilands. The abbot, he healed the family here, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Come in right away. Go see the burgomaster. His is the biggest house, the first one that you'll see.
Uncle. Nadalia like does the little like fist clenched together praying motion, like thank you, Shun. As she goes back into the cart.
Thank you for being
Danke
most
schön must be foreign.
Like I said, we're from the lands of Eberron. We don't know this place at all, my friend. Thank you for your hospitality and for your kindness, and to show our appreciation. And
No
I'm
problem,
going
but do be careful. We weren't lying about the missing peoples within this village and us suspecting that it's probably a werewolf.
don't worry, we can take care of ourselves. But to thank you for helping us in our time, I'm going to give 12 gold, all of them together, so that's 2 gold each. Because I don't know if, as merchants, there's like a gate tax. Here you go.
Thank you
for
so
your-
much. Thank you so much. This is more money than I've seen in a long time.
Sorry to hear that. We just drive in.
All right.
Nadalia hits them all with the earpiece. You're fucking welcome.
Thank you.
And Kaiser's gonna establish a telepathic link with the person whose emotions he read, and he's just basically going to say, "You have less to be afraid of now."
Bro.
Wait, that came out wrong.
I fucking did one more.
Hey, sir, did you
I
want-
hope.
Did you want to spray paint free candy on the side of our cart?
Hmm.
You know what? I'm just gonna leave that alone. Yeah, so just Kaiser breaks the link.
All right.
I don't
So
fucking know what I was trying to say.
So as you drive into the village of Kresk, the mist-shrouded village beyond the wall is nothing more than a scattering of humble wooden cottages along dirt roads that stretch between stands of snow-dusted pine trees. So many trees, in fact, as to constitute a forest. To the northwest, great cliffs rise sharply, and the road winding up to the abbey is easy to see from this vantage. You also see straight ahead is the burgomaster's house. You see blinding flash of light coming from it through the windows and even through the cracks in the seals of the door. And then you see the abbot himself. One
Is
second.
the abbot different than the burgomaster in this city?
Well, you see the abbot himself, and you see the burgomaster and his wife at the door, shaking his hand and thanking him a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you. The abbot just nods and makes his way up towards the abbey.
Call me the
Oh,
fire.
this seems weirdly a bit too wholesome from what we've heard about this place.
Yeah, especially all the
Mm.
time.
Yeah.
I think that one thing that we've learned about this place is that all looks are deceiving.
Yeah. Allegedly, Strahd broke this person's light. But judging from the looks of things, it seems like he's glowing right now.
Faith, he's glowing. As Natalia looks out, not getting that's a metaphor.
I
Oh yeah, as the
didn't think it
abbot,
was. I thought
as-
he was glowing.
No, yeah, as the abbot left up towards the abbey, you did see like a kind of glow come off of his skin.
Oh,
Oh.
I thought that glowing Python said was metaphorical. What the fuck is going on here?
Not sure.
Has Sin ever seen another creature glow like this before?
If you've ever seen anybody use like a lot of radiant magic, you might have.
Okay.
Wow. That's a lot of radiance.
I'm still baffled that growing up in Baldur's Gate was normal compared to when I met y'all.
What's Baldur's Gate?
Hellhole.
Oh,
But psh,
that's sad.
As you are in this village, you see the burgomaster and his wife. They see you, and the burgomaster gestures towards you to come over.
It's right here. I believe we're following wagon arrangement.
Wait.
Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom.
I had a mouse, but dropped a book, and landed on it.
Oh no.
Facing trackpad now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and so Kaiser would shrink back down to regular size now.
You know,
Yeah.
as one does.
Really important.
Oh, visitors! Hello!
Hello there.
Good
If
day.
the guards let you in without a fuss, then you come in peace. I assume yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
We come in pieces.
Oh, pieces. Like it's 5 of you. I think I get the joke. Come inside. I can fix you tea.
Oh, I like tea.
He sounds heavenly. Thank you.
You know, I haven't tried it before, but I'll give it a chance. Let's see. I hear it's pretty popular out here.
So as you make your way into the burgomaster's house, you see off to the side on a bed his son in a very stable condition, but you can tell that he is not conscious. He is recuperating. His mom goes towards him, puts a warm rag on his head, tends to him a little bit. And then comes to the party and says, "Forgive us. Our house is currently in the middle of an ordeal. Our son has recently been brought back by the miracle that the abbot brought to us."
miracle, you say?
Tell me more about this miracle.
Also, I'm running to the bathroom, but I have my headphones in so I can hear everything.
Tell me more about your new entertainment system.
Yes, the abbot, he has the power to resurrect someone from the dead. And our son met an unfortunate fate. We think that it might have been the werewolf that was roaming around. Maybe he injured him. He was left for dead. It was so terrible, but I'm glad that he's back, thanks to the abbot. The burgomaster goes, "Dear, I am sure these folks don't want to hear much about our son. What brings you here?"
Honestly, we're looking for a safe place for the evening. We come from a place apparently that's not here, and it's a new place. Well, constantly dark, and there appears to be vampires around, and like barely made it the last couple of nights through. And the last time we went by, there was a fire and people talking about something about unicorns. I don't know. We decided to stay away from that area. We just need a place to get our bearings, my good friend.
A fire?
Yes, it was Bubgate, what was the fake name that what was the second fake name that Kuzan had heard Kaiser give? Demon?
Was it Holden McGroin?
That was his own. There was a second name that I gave Kuzan, right?
Yeah, it was remember we had a talk back at the Stable Manor, right before it was the Fluxodor, about making fake tags in case a situation like this ever came up. I just can't remember the name.
Let's just say it was Harry Beaver.
Works for me.
Yeah.
I'm looking for it right now, but
I have
Got it.
mine written as Nuzak Entes. It was just Kuzan Zente backwards.
They had 3 shields.
Wouldn't it be Etnez?
Wait, are you two?
Dick butt kiss.
Actually, I think you're right.
No.
Etnes. Yeah.
Yes.
Nuzak Etnes.
Although it is 8 a.m., so I don't know if you'd like to stay here, you can use one of the cottages, but I do warn you, it is kind of unsafe. There is a killer on the loose. We all suspect it's a werewolf.
Oh, perhaps we can help each other out then. One of our bodyguards back there actually is accomplished on the field, and we haven't had a fake name for Sparkles, have we?
No.
Your bodyguard looks very capable. I think that maybe if your bodyguard is up for it, we can work out some sort of deal. I'm looking for adventurers. You seem more of the merchant type.
Jim's gonna pop her
The
head up. and go,
merchant type.
I'm an adventurer.
Your looks can be rather deceiving.
Would you believe it if we told you that was our other jobs?
She's gonna
Oh.
pull out her silvered rapier and just kind of show him like,
Silver.
He looks at you, Kuzan, and he goes, "Oh, so you have several bodyguards."
Do you really think a merchant is gonna travel with just one bodyguard?
No,
Especially
I
a
do not.
merchant with a kid.
You're actually raising my hopes up quite a bit.
Actually have a quite accomplished, very young prodigy magic user as well. There.
Would you be up for hearing what I might propose?
Absolutely. Well,
Well, as you know, the abbot works miracles, and, well, those miracles are not always free. They come at a price.
Mm.
The burgomaster has tasked me and my wife to come up with a bridal gown. Neither me or my wife has the proper skills to create a bridal gown like he is looking for. So we think that we're going to have an expedition of sorts. We are going to go to Valaki, but the roads are not safe. We'll go to Valaki, find the seamstresses there, and pay whatever price that we need so that we can return a bridal gown to the abbot.
What?
Yes, the
That,
abbot.
that came in handy.
oh my god. Are we talking about all the dresses Kuzo picked up, or the random ass weaver's tools?
Or maybe the wedding dress that we stole from Valaki.
yeah,
Stole the
Straight up
Oh, that's
wedding
right.
dress.
Since Sin or Nadalia that stole the wedding dress.
since
Is that back when we were trying to when Kaiser was trying to stack them to make them both fit into the dress?
yeah, Sin's gonna look over at Nadalia and be like,
Should we just put dress out?
Dibs. Nadalia immediately tries to get the dress out of her bag. Wait, you mean like this one?
What? Yes! Yes! Exactly like that one! Can you do us a favor and could you give that to the abbot and tell him this is payment for resurrecting my son?
I feel like we could let go. Yeah, absolutely. If you don't, I don't want to impose, but the merchant code. I'll be honest, this belonged to her dear mother. So, and perhaps her payment could help us get a place around town. Perhaps if you know anyone that's willing to give us a discount on a night or two.
Oh, well, you're
Foods.
welcome to stay here if you want.
Oh, well then, believe we have an accord. And Guzan's going to stick out his arm.
Wait, is there foods?
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
yes.
we can make you a banquet of food. We don't have the best of food, but we have rice.
And Weiss, okay. We could do some cool things with Weiss. I'm a chef.
Well, thank you. We do lack spices, but again, you're free to use all the rice that we have.
Surprisingly, I actually have spices.
I have pickled yams.
If we have
you
some
all are
fish,
amazing.
if we could get some fishes, I could go with the Weiss and the fishes and roll them together, and it makes this really, really interesting dish called sushis.
You all are very amazing.
Thank you.
Danke.
Would you like us to deliver this dress to the abbot now, or perhaps is that something that you want to do yourself?
Oh, no. You could deliver it to him. When you get up there, see one of the Belviews at the tower and tell them to escort you there. Also, avoid the hospital at all costs. Here it's haunted.
Thank you.
Middle of the pond.
You might be a little out of the ordinary, but do you happen to have any stores or shops in town of the weapon or the arcane variety? Like I said, we're merchants, and we happen to some wares in our wagon that we need to sell and also stock up for.
Most of our
dangerous.
weapons in this town are handed down through the generations. We don't have much.
What about do you know anybody working in trade? Because have some weapons that we could probably that might be more useful to somebody, and perhaps vice versa.
We get most of our resources provided to us by the abbot. He brings us all of our rice.
Hmm.
Thank you.
What's the abbot's name?
We just call him the abbot.
Do you don't know his name?
We do not.
Oh,
Interesting.
Can Nadalia roll insight on this guy? Because this seems rather suspicious.
Go for it.
Grizon's going to slowly look at Kaiser and tap two fingers to his head. Like,
Dick.
He seems truthful.
Kaiser's gonna establish a link and ask in telepathy, what's up, buddy?
oh, what do you think?
I well, I feel like we have to get to know this abbot.
Think we could get anything else from them, or should we just head straight there?
Well, I'm curious about this son. If the abbot indeed brought back their son, who's now missing, I wonder what state he's in post-mortem.
If you can get a hold of Sin, I can try and swing, probably swing the medic route as well. Maybe gain their trust.
The burgomaster perks up and goes, "Oh, another thing. On your way up there, you may pass a pool, and when you do, it may call out the name Tatiana. Ignore it, unless you need some sort of healing. It can provide healing of sort, restoration, I believe lesser. Just ignore it and keep making your way up to the abbey."
Nadalia whispers to herself, "Whose dick did I have to suck in a previous life?"
For sure. Just ignore the pool of lesser restoration. That screams Tatiana. Alright. We definitely won't be looking into that one. No, sir.
I mean, you're welcome to, but I would ignore it.
For sure.
Kaiser's head, he hears Kuzan ask, "Definitely stopping by that pool, right?"
Yeah.
Who's Tatiana?
Well, stories tell that Tatiana lived in these lands long ago, and that she is the object of affection for Strahd.
Who's Strahd?
You've been in Barovia and you don't know who Strahd is?
No.
Strahd is the reason why we are grateful for the abbot looking over us and our village.
Oh, really?
So Strahd orchestrated that?
We are not sure, we just know that the abbot keeps us safe.
From Strahd?
Yes.
Is Strahd a bad guy?
We don't know, we're roughly disconnected from outside these walls.
Oh.
Whatever the abbot said to Strahd, or whatever deal he has with him, Strahd never enters this town.
Hey, seems like a pretty good deal from that, huh?
We don't know, we've learned not to ask the abbot too many questions.
I see.
There's a rumor that he has a madhouse up there.
A madhouse, you say?
What's a madhouse?
Well, a place filled with people who've lost their minds.
Oh, whoa. That's, that can't be good. People like that could be dangerous.
Indeed. Oh, also, you did seem curious about that pool, so I will say that if you do benefit from its lesser restorative powers, it would only work to do that once. Once per person.
Oh.
That's good to know.
All the while, you might be hearing the name Tatiana over and over, and it might be a little bit annoying.
Does that continue to happen after you get out of the pool?
The closer you get to the pool, the more the name calls out.
Ah. So once you get out of the waters and you walk away, it's not like
Yes.
still in your head screaming at you.
Yes, and whatever you do, never answer the voice. He won't shut up.
Marco!
Kaiser just hears in
Marco!
his head, "How many fucking voices are in fucking Barovia? I can't. No more voices. No. And
As you say that, Kuzan, as you say that, you hear like a cackle somewhere off in the distance of your mind.
Deal with
Hey,
you later.
Nadalia closes her
Kuzan, was
eyes
that you?
and he waddled away. Until the very next day.
Curzon, is this line secure?
Damn it.
I swear to God, if this is George Decay again, I'm gonna shove a brick up the Verizon guy's ass.
Oh, it is not, but better that we can at least keep an eye on her. And I'm gonna jack to the hag, like, if we're gonna be together, your name is now Morgie.
You hear
And what?
Kuzan hears.
Did the fucking hag just turn into a tsundere?
Give me ideas now.
You also hear whatever it takes to get me out of these lands.
Oh, out of game. That's something new, right? Like we didn't hear that. Like we never had any confirmation that she or like heard anything about her wanting to get out of the land. All we knew is she worked for Strahd. We didn't have any inclination otherwise. Oh,
Yeah, it's new.
yeah. Okay. Oh yeah.
The burgomaster looks at you and goes,
Is he okay?
He just does that sometimes.
We're just making sure. A lot of weird things happen in these lands.
They sure do.
Don't worry about us. We're completely normal. Yeah! As the fucking stat where Waldorf puppets come out.
It's been a while.
Been a while.
Yes.
There it is.
I will be right back.
At this point, by the way, and I know it doesn't matter because Jonas isn't here, but they'll hear it on the recording. Sin is just playing with her chicken inside of its little wooden cage.
Chicken is still. Oh shit! My chickens are still with.
Yep.
Fucking Irina or whatever her name was.
Arena.
Yeah, those chickens
Irina,
are dead, dude.
Right.
I swear to God.
Oh yeah,
they're
she
gonna
already
have-
ate them.
Left them with a
have
gothic
black
teenager.
talons.
Yeah, that's true. She's probably gonna go with the craft on them. You know.
Yeah.
A newly warlock gothic teenager. Issues.
Definitely went the craft on them. Poor
They're just-
chickens.
They're just gonna have painted black talons and eyeliner.
Those chickens gonna look like pate when we get back.
Oh my god. We're gonna come back and all the chickens are like listening to the Smiths.
Hey, I listen to the Smiths every day.
I'm just kidding. That's cool though. That's cool.
What's funny is she
They're
can't
good damn.
argue it though.
I'm not arguing with you. The chickens will still be listening to it, it's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
First, because you can relate.
Yeah. Like, hey, I didn't agree to be a chicken in this game.
That's the next one, motherfucker. Abercrombie monk.
Yo, a fey Yo, could you flavor fucking what are the crow people's names again? I forget.
Kenku.
The what one?
Kenku?
Could you flavor a Kenku to be chicken-like instead of raven-like?
I think so, yeah.
That'd be fucking great. A fey Kenku. It's a chicken.
Oh, God.
Oh, hell yeah.
So anybody who has looked out any of the windows and looked towards any of the walls, you see that that there are very little guards up there. Like you by this point have seen what you've seen so far here. You see that they have very little resources, and that also includes very little guards.
Dang. Looks like their
Since
forces are
Oh, yeah. Go
spread
ahead.
kind of thin.
Sin's gonna use her earring to just kind of talk to the group because she's afraid she's gonna be too loud otherwise.
Why the fuck isn't Strahd just attacking this place? There's like nobody here to keep them safe.
Since that's
It's
what
weird, right?
I think that's what Tyzon mentioned. The abbot's doing something to placate.
Yeah. They've made some sort of deal and that protects this town. But I have the sense that they aren't as protected as they think they are.
Right?
The question
I want to
is-
know if they've eaten the pie.
Maybe.
Actually, no, I completely forgot. Yeah, in Kuzan's head. Morgie, you there?
What is it?
Dear, have you had any dealings of pie in this vicinity?
As much as I would like to, this was off limits.
Oh,
Int?
you happen to know why?
I don't know. I just did what Strahd asked and he left my place and my daughters alone. Unlike you, who killed my daughters.
And with as much sympathy and as much actual care in his voice, because like he realizes now that like did separate a family, even though like he thought it was right in the moment. Kuzan says like, I'm truly sorry about that.
Yes, I saved those girls. They were living a life that they thought was filled with happiness. But now, there was no purpose in their lives until I made them my daughters.
Now they're free. Strahd.
Now they're
Goodness.
dead. No thanks to you and your friends.
I'm sorry. And he just goes back to the material world, I guess, and to the group, like, actually, there was no distribution of pies in this area. Apparently, it was off limits.
Whoa,
Hmm.
that's real.
So this place really is being protected. But why? What's in it for Strahd? What is he getting out of this?
It's like the only way to find out is to go see this abbot.
I agree.
If no one else had anything, Kuzan turns to, is this the Burger Master we're speaking to?
Yes.
To the burgomaster and gives like one of those not Indian, like half, like a half bow with an arm sticking out and the one arm to the chest and said, we thank you for your hospitality and we'll make our way to the abbot and we'll certainly make sure that your debt is paid. Thank you very much. You've been very helpful.
Thank you
Professional
so
debate.
much.
Professional bow, 45 degrees.
Exactly 45.
That's the thing in Japan. A professional bow is a 45-degree bow. A respectful bow is a 90-degree bow, and a royal bow is a kowtow, where you touch your head to the floor.
Ah. Knew the differences in bows, but I didn't actually know the names of them. Huh, that's interesting.
Well, kowtow is Chinese. I don't know the proper term in Japanese. It's just prostrating.
Prostrating your prostate. What?
Okay then.
Every time I hear prostrating, I just think prostate. Prostate.
I was waiting for it.
Hi,
Oh, we're
I'm
all
Bree.
horrible.
All right.
So,
Oh, what was that?
so are we just gonna head out to go take this one into us? And you're welcome, by the way.
It's no. I thought I said thank you. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you did. I was looking over at Kaiser.
Kaiser.
Right.
She helped us greatly.
Yeah, it's a good thing good thing you held on to that. Good job, sir.
Thank you. I like the place. Anyway, I was gonna say hi. Kaiser, you were very, very scary back then. Well,
Oh.
you know, like not scary, but like intimidating. Like you came across as very tough. You've been very tough lately.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. It's just like I woke up at that tower, and I guess a number of things could have happened. You know, I stopped drinking a while back, so you know my body's really bouncing back just naturally. And then I thought maybe it'd be a good idea for me to start training. So I did for like 5 days.
Wow.
And now I'm like, and then he does a fucking JoJo pose.
It's very impressive. Like, I almost feel like we have two barbarians at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, my friend. All you need is a blade in your hand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with.
Oh yeah. That will definitely have to come later. But I gotta keep up my routines, you know? Just you know, like 5 sets of 10 of everything you can think of doing, which for me is push-ups and sit-ups.
Are you guys outside of the burgomaster's house right now?
Yeah, this is just the conversation between the two.
Okay. So, as you're having this conversation, out of the
Those are the only. Sorry, I just want to point out those are the only muscle groups that Kaiser works.
Push-ups and sit-ups. That's it.
That's the only
I don't know
thing
any
he
of the rest.
does. Yeah,
little
he's
two-stick
like,
legs.
yeah, basically, he's got Brock Sampson legs.
Oh god.
Oh god, yes. Oh, one more thing before we actually get to the burgomaster's house.
What fake names are we using here? Can we get
Yeah,
on
that's
the
actually a
same
good
page?
question. It's a good question, actually. Yes, I was curious about that as well.
Yes.
Looks up at Sparkles. You could be Tweebeard.
Treebeard.
Did-
Maybe I could. And then I'm gonna use the seeing stone to seasonal growth of beard.
Oh my god.
Yeah. What?
It's a flower beard.
Oh! That's fucking
Yes. You can have a beard on demand. That's awesome.
Like this.
Suck it, Grog.
All right.
Yes, just like
So,
that. That's perfect. I don't know what my name should be because I was using Regina Phalange, but Strahd knows that one.
I honestly just put my names backwards.
I'll just stick this stick plate.
What?
Plate.
So we want all new names.
I feel like Strahd seems to know the fake name. We had the group of fake names. And I've realized that this is the first opportunity we've had with a wagon and actual. We didn't come in here with guns a-blazing, so we actually have good terms, and they know it's this. And he points to Merchant Kuzan, Elton John Kaiser, Child Nadalia, and Adorable Sin, and Treebeard Sparkles. Like, we can at least use this for a couple days. Get the rapport. Maybe if this all plays out right, we could have a second place. It's that Strahd doesn't have access to. It's got to figure out what.
Well, step one. We gotta get on the Abbott's good side. Well, for that, we definitely have a good bargaining chip, it seems like.
Oh. We should definitely play up how amazing he is and try and, like, not fuck this one up. Maybe?
Yeah. Let's try not to burn anything down on our first day.
I agree.
Out of the corner of anyone who notices, out of the corner of your eye, you see a very like furry, a creature full of fur dragging a body in a sack into a door into one of the homes.
The dog just stares at him.
They did not notice you. As soon as they're in there, you see the door slam shut.
But
In his full Pikachu face right now.
what the fuck?
Did you guys see that?
I don't know how you couldn't have seen that.
Shut the
Should we-
door.
Should we go over there? Or should we just
See,
do what we're supposed to do?
deliver a wedding dress for people we don't really know but hoping to gain favor to an abbot that might be in league with Strahd in control of a town, or go check out the hairy guy that's dragged a dead body. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like it's a bit. Wait, do werewolves come up once a day?
Not
Do we
well,
know- Above game, do we know anything about werewolves other than, they
You
exist?
you have people that know about werewolves in in Phandalin.
Right. But basically, just in our group, we know that they are a thing.
Yeah.
And we don't know
You know
anyone-
that one of the werewolves in Phandalin wanted to help you out with stuff like that, but you never talked to them.
You know what?
Yeah, Meg kept Nadalia kept gaslighting him.
I'm a propose something wild. Can Kaiser
Like wild.
check? Can Kaiser check his his adoptive mother's journal for anything on werewolves?
Oh,
Go ahead and roll. Let's see, what am I going to have you roll? Try rolling history.
Yes. Thank you.
backstory.
Fucking 13.
You don't
Guidance.
remember anything. Oh, is there guidance? Did you do that before the roll?
I did it before the roll was announced, which I think is how it... Or before the result is announced. It can roll the die before or after making the ability a check. Huh? It's all... Oh, here, I'll put it through. Would you read it? Hey, did you go for it?
Go for it if you want.
That's plus a D4, right? All right, let's go. Let's go.
Just roll
Give
a nice good old D4. Come on, anything other than a 1.
17. Fucking shit.
God damn.
So, does a 14 change anything?
You don't remember anything specific about whether or not werewolves can come out in the day or the night.
Oh, can Sin search her keen mind and try and remember if any of the other were creatures they came across, like the were ravens and shit, would ever go out during the daytime outside of their bot?
You remember that you indeed seen the werewolf ravens they were in their human form anytime that you've seen them in Vallaki. Were you ever at I think you were. You also remember that at some point you had visited Eatermath, and that he was a werewolf in the daytime.
Oh, okay. So, examining my special memory that I don't talk about at all ever. We've seen werewolves out in the daytime, and the werewolves were totally out in the daytime, guys.
Oh,
And relays
Oh.
everything you just also said. Kind of
Okay.
explaining.
yeah,
There's
okay.
Facts.
So we don't need
Well
to
then-
go back to Fandolin and consult Ethermath so I can go and repair the glass. That's great. Perfect. In mind. How could this happen to me? I made a mistake. Got nowhere to run.
So
Don't worry, Nadalia. We'll get there eventually.
Yep.
But, here's what I think. You go to the abbot and go this the proper way, or you go after this hairy guy. Hopefully he's the werewolf, and if he is, if we take him out, probably not kill him, but if we take him to the abbot, not only do we have proper introductions with these wedding dress as an end, but we also have added leverage in taking care of a problem that they've been struggling with.
Sounds good to me.
That sounds really good, but something just dawned to me. What if the abbot's a werewolf? Because, like, why would a werewolf just be walking around in the city walls during the daytime? Right next to the abbot's house.
I mean, why try to hide it if, like,
Bro.
seems like the people of this town don't know what's going on, so if it was a werewolf, it seems like it would be more commonly known.
Okay, fair. Okay. Alright then, yeah, let's go after the werewolf, dude.
All right. So how are we approaching this?
Should I knock
let's
on the
see.
door and say Candygram?
Are you knocking on the door?
Is it possible to really sneak around the side?
Yeah, you can go around the side.
She's going to go to a wall with no windows where no one is around, and she's going to start ritual casting.
And while Nadalia does that, can Kuzan like stealthily go up onto the roof? Try to see if there's any like windows or entrances up there.
Yeah. The both of you roll stealth.
And I do have the cloak.
Hey guys,
Sin's going to try and catch their attention as she sees them both kind of skulking away.
would anybody like to be invisible?
I couldn't hold back and laugh.
Seems like Kuzon could more benefit from that one.
Invisibility gives it. That would help me out a lot, actually.
I mean, I can do it for both of you at the same time, if you want it.
What? Magic is so wild. And Kuzan just grins really beamingly at Sin.
Look, if anyone sees me just giving a ritual to stay off my... The fuck I said back at...
Those
You're cutting out a little bit, dude.
Oh. Hold on, let me see if I can, one moment.
With Kuzan having limited knowledge of his mother being a wizard and his wife being a spellcaster, would he know anything about if visibility on somebody while casting a ritual spell would break that invisibility? Like, would he know that?
You've been you've been casted with invisibility by somebody else before.
And Kuzaga suggests to Sin, perhaps while Nadalia's casting her spell, you're pretty stealthy yourself. And I'll be honest, with this cloak, I can actually be pretty stealthy without aid. So you could turn yourself or perhaps Kaiser or the other two invisible. That way we have an ace in the hole in case one of us get caught. But my goal was to just go up and see if there's a other entrance or a way I could sneak in while you guys go in through the front. Because as we learned last time, if you try to go in one way, the guys will try to go out another way.
Okay.
Just to be sure, we think the werewolf's in here.
Uh-huh.
All right.
We are legitimately doing a Van Helsing right now.
Okay. Well, yeah, I could benefit from the invisibility because I can also do the spider climbing and just walk and just. Is there a chimney on the ceiling? On the
There
roof?
indeed is.
I could just climb in through there and then stick to the ceiling invisible.
And you do notice that there is currently smoke coming out of it.
Oh.
Bleh.
Try to
No,
open the back window.
Oh, you're gonna try the. So anybody that's going in their roll stealth, like in the surrounding area, like the windows or the roofs or anything that you're trying for.
All right. First, real quick though, gonna cast spider climb.
The Cloak of Elvenkind gives Kuzo advantage, so he doesn't really need invisibility. So that could go for anybody else who sucks at stealth.
Oh, that's me. I got a +1 in stealth.
Seems.
hold on. Anyone decides to go through the chimney, here, take this.
Bottles?
As Medalia holds out a bottle of baking soda.
All right, Kuzan, you has successfully. I think you wanted to go to the roof.
18.
Like above the either the because I think they went in the front door, right?
Yes, they did.
And Kaiser will take the baking soda.
Kaiser, you also are successful. You can look inside the window even, and you see there is a man inside with a cleaver hacking away at something. You can't quite see what it is. You also see that there is a pot of stew in the chimney cooking.
Oh God.
Sin is gonna poke herself and Sparkles and turn them invisible before anything else happens. Go.
Ah, fuck it.
Kuzan, what were you doing?
I was gonna go above the because if he went in the front and this is a single-story house, right?
Yes.
He was gonna go above the roof around the front door area, and it's kind of like he's got to wait and see what Nadalia wants to do. Basically, my plan was to start making noises on the outside to draw him out.
All right. So Nadalia, were you still going in?
Yeah, Nadalia was going to try to follow everyone else to go into the house.
All right.
I thought you were casting something.
I was. I realized that was a bad idea when the chimney was cooking. I was going to cast Find Familiar and have Amygdala go down the chimney to scout, but then everyone was already scouting.
Okay. So how do you want to do that? Stealthily, or were you going to knock on the door?
Nadalia was going to go over and Wait, people are around the back of the house, right?
Around the what?
Kaiser's around the back of the house.
Yes, looking into the window, and Kuzan is on the roof, and they are both not detected yet.
Then Natalia is going to go up to the front door. And
Alright.
she's going to use her earpiece to say, "Alright, I have a plan. Let me see it all."
Oh, what was the last part?
Reception on the earpiece was kind of rough. What'd you say?
Oh my god, how
Fucking-
bad is my connection right now?
It's like
Made
warping
TNT.
randomly.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I don't know how many cell towers there are in Barovia.
Their
Sorry.
first guy couldn't update his plan.
They're still on 4G.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know how Strahd has such a hold on the town now. You thought you had us fooled, Jonas. You thought you had us fooled, but you gave it all away. The secret is 5G.
Hello?
But I just
Hello.
want to point out that have done really well on planning and execution this time. I'm so proud of all of us.
Right, this actually worked.
Everything seems to be flowing so perfectly.
Yeah, the dice are like on our side, kinda.
Say that.
Unfortunately, my sound quality is going to be a little shit, but my connection is so terrible on my computer right now that I'm going to have to do this on my phone.
It's
Oh.
fine. You sound good.
We
You
hear you
sound fine.
perfectly.
Yes.
Okay. So, all Natalia was saying was, alright, I have a plan. Let me see what you all think.
What is it?
I'm going to try to burst down the door. I think that will goad him to trying to either attack me or escape out the back. And that's when you come in and we do a pincer maneuver.
Do we know for sure that this is the only guy there? I'm looking at the back of the house, but I don't know if there are other rooms.
There's like no skylight or like no sky. I'm assuming there's no sky window for this in Barovia. Like these guys aren't like, this isn't like state Kansas.
No, it's pretty run down. And Kaiser, you only see one person in there.
For sure.
Why would there be a skylight in Barovia? They need. No one wants to get a cloud burn.
Damn it.
Uh,
Did that on purpose.
An
Sin
overcast
and
10.
sparkles are invisible, just FYI.
All right.
That sounds like a plan. I only person in here with the cleaver. But beware, he has a cleaver.
And Kuzan is above on the roof, right above the entrance, right directly above Nadalia, but in a position where if he needs to, he can rush to the back of the house to jump off it and stab him if he goes out the back.
If he responds with hostility, I'll shrink him.
Oh, fuck. Can we have a werewolf in a jar?
For about a minute.
It'll be a fun minute.
Just shake him up the whole time. Okay.
Nadalia,
okay.
do you still have any more of that chloroform?
Natalia checks her bag. God, do I still have chloroform?
Oh no. Gods have abandoned us.
Oh yeah, I didn't know you were asking me. I was like,
Yeah, I used some to knock out ties on last session. I was just wondering if I had any more left.
Oh yeah.
You do
Did
not.
chloroform my father.
Is this all on the earpieces or somewhere where Sin can hear?
Yeah.
I
This is
still
in the
have
ear-
my creation for the day if somebody really needs some chloroform.
That could work.
I'm thinking we can shrink him, chloroform him, steal him, make him tell us everything.
Works for me.
Well then, lethal. If anybody who gets the final blow, if this turns into hostility, remember, I'm lethal.
Yeah.
All right. So is this starting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a key like a keyhole on the outside of the door?
Yeah, there is.
Nadalia's gonna put her hand over it with her back to the door and just waiting for everyone to give the all clear.
Sin's gonna use her creation to fill up one of the glass jars or glass vials that she has from leftover potions that have been taken and hand it over to Nadalia. So you just see like a little floating vial pop up to you. Here you go.
Sure.
Oh, he's gonna grab the vial.
Tell me whenever he is close to the chimney, and Kuzon's gonna go near the chimney and wait for Kaiser to tell him when the old guy is at least close to the chimney area.
Wait, you gotta drop some baking soda down the chimney so you don't burst into flames.
I'm gonna drop something in there, all right.
Okay.
Oh, right. Baking soda. I gotta keep my eye on him. Kuzan, do you want this shit? And Kaiser hands the baking soda to a blank to like just to any space on his left because he can't see where Kuzan is.
And just from very anime style, just like a hand just comes out of the shadows, slowly picks it up, and just comes back in, and you hear, "Thank you, my friend."
That's fucking creepy. Cool.
You are all close enough to hear now the thudding of metal hitting wood. Clink, clink.
And as soon as Kaiser tells Kuzan that guy is within a few feet of the chimney, I'm going to drop a holy hand grenade in there along with the baking powder.
For sure. So,
In the
With
middle of
every
this,
swing,
dropping
you
her
hear
hand-
the faint sound of flesh.
so yeah, as he,
I know what's in that stew.
all right. So we're waiting for him to get closer to the chimney, right?
It's got a blast radius of 5 feet, so he's got to be at least within the chimney area. Yeah.
All right. So Kaiser watches intently, and he's also gonna ready an action to cast Enlarge Reduce at the same moment where he calls it out.
You can see him at the table, and he's putting the little parts. He's putting parts of whatever he's hacking at into jars, separate little jars that are scattered about near the bottom, under the table.
Seems like he's jarring parts. Is that a brain?
You do get the sensation of a brain across from within the room.
Kaiser, no. Bad Kaiser.
Tame yourself, buddy. Wait. If we wait and he dies afterwards, you'll get a fresh brain.
This is true. I don't know what he's putting him in, but probably tastes nasty. I was never into pickled brains myself.
A man of taste, I see.
Yeah, we only do fresh in this house.
About 20 minutes passes. He seems to be finishing up, hacking away at whatever he's hacking at. And as he finishes up, you see him clear the table. He sprays some kind of spray on it and wipes it down. And then he goes, "Ugh, slow roasted is the best." And then he makes his way towards his bed and he lays down.
This might be better.
You know, he just went to bed.
Okay.
Yeah, so what
Oh.
now?
Wanna just pick a lock and sneak in?
Yeah, I like that plan.
Anybody that's are you still looking at him, Kaiser?
Yeah.
You see him, he's not necessarily asleep, he's just like very still and motionless, staring at the ceiling.
Oh, okay, scratch that.
Oh,
He never closed his eyes. He's staring at the ceiling.
Every once in a while he twiddles his fingers and laughs.
He's very
I have an
amused with
idea.
himself.
I have an idea. He's still awake. Hold on. Kuzan's gonna slowly stealth closer to the chimney, and he's gonna whisper into the earpiece attack. Right. Theme songs are about to go on. As soon as you hear the bang, Finn. And what I'm going to do is, still hoping Kaiser will tell me that he gets closer, I'm going to slowly start humming into the chimney, kind of like ghostly, wraithly like sound, like oh, 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 ah, ah, ah.
As you're doing this, he pulls out a piece of paper and he, out of one pocket and a quill out of another. You see him look at it, smile, and then cross something out on it, put it back in his pocket, and then he speaks.
Oh, the voices. The voices. What are you telling me to do, voices? Oh, so familiar and comforting. Food will be ready soon, voices. Food will be ready soon.
Kaiser. looking very confused, says, so apparently he was hearing voices before you started with that, Guzan.
Just say fuck it.
Can I roll perception to see what he was writing down?
Yes.
If I had that good of a name.
You didn't see shit.
Oh gosh.
The room is too cluttered for you to see anything.
He might have. Did I see him write something down, period?
Yeah, you did
Or-
see him write something down. You see him like make the motions of crossing something out, but also writing like something as well.
He, looks to be... He had something in his hands. It looks like he was writing something down. I didn't get a good look, though. Could have been a crossword puzzle.
Right. Well, maybe when he gets close, gonna up it up.
I will let you know.
The dolly's gonna chime in on the earpiece. Is the chimney next to the front door?
The chimney is on the opposite side of the front door.
The chimney is on the opposite side of the front door.
Fuck.
Yep.
We could always just break in through the windows and the doors and just say fuck it. I was hoping to get him close to the fire to try and stun him.
Did he put out the... Did he put out the stew?
The stew is still cooking.
It's a slow roasted stew.
Well, now that he's asleep, I say we take that soda dump it in, and I'll come in through the chimney and let you all in.
He's not asleep.
Oh, right, he isn't asleep. I keep forgetting that part. Fuck. Fucking eyes.
So that's why I'm trying. Like that's why. Okay, so above game, Kuzo's plan is to try and like get as creepy as he can, or like whatever. Since now he knows he's appeasing to the voices, he was going to try and be benevolent voices and try and draw him close to the fire. Performance is kind of his thing, and like as soon as he was close enough, I was going to drop the thing, and as soon as the bang was, I was hoping everybody barges in because like go with the bang.
The man fidgets a little bit and goes, "Oh, that stew is taking too long. The hours need to pass faster. Maybe a snack for now. Maybe this will satiate me. If not, maybe I'll have to take a little taste of the stew." And then he pulls out from his pocket an eyeball, puts it in his mouth, and starts crunching.
Oh.
Gross. Your guys are say on the earpiece.
So does anybody have any other objections, or are we still continuing as it goes? Like,
Honestly, can we just barge in?
let's go. Joe's
Nadalia's
gonna slowly get down to a window and get ready to chuck the grenade in the window.
Kaiser casts, Kaiser readies enlarge, reduce, and will cast it as soon as anybody else makes a move.
Nadalia.
I'll be honest, above game, like I was just hoping to get us a sneak attack round. That's all I was trying to do. I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good. It's still playing out.
Also, it's 420.
Oh, okay. All right. That's important.
Does anybody mind if I get this started?
What?
I'm sorry?
Does anybody mind if what?
Does anybody mind if I get this started?
Alright, I'm holding in a hit right now, but I said go for it.
Do it.
Okay. Nadalia.
As you say this, Kaiser, you do see the old man get up and pace a little bit back and forth, contemplating whether or not he should check on the stew.
Oh, he's pacing back and forth. Looks like he's feeling ambivalent about trying the stew. You know what?
Try manipulating him into getting over to the stew.
Yeah, I like that plan. And Kaiser will climb up onto the roof and poke his head back down over like so he's still looking into the house from the window he was just at. And he is going to establish a telepathic connection with the guy and say, Stew.
A dinner guest? I don't get dinner guests.
Yes.
Anybody have prestidigitation?
Now I want some fucking stew.
Oh, show yourself, dinner guest. Show yourself.
I'm over here by the stew.
Oh, then I'll go check. Oh, a dinner guest! A dinner guest! Oh.
And then he makes his way towards the stew.
Come on now, shine your light, you dim fucking bulb.
He stands in front of the stew.
I do not see you, dinner guest, but I might as well have a little serving of this to see how it is, to see if it's done yet.
He sticks his finger in the stew and tastes it, and then makes like a bitter face.
Oh, It still needs some time.
No, guys, now, do it.
You're in the hole!
And Kaiser casts fucking, it reduce.
Hand grenade. I drop it down the thing.
Nadalia whispers to herself, FBI, open up, then casts Eldritch Blast on the fucking lock and blows it out like Anton Chigurh.
Needs to take a DC 12 dex saving throw.
And I think
He
that's-
rolls a 9, and as the bomb makes its way down, the holy hand grenade explodes, getting the stew all over the room from that point, from the stew itself, that corner of the room. And you see the man also get hit by the blast, and it hits him so hard that he bursts into pieces.
I guess the pieces all shrink then.
So just said,
as
"Soups
the-
on, motherfucker!"
As he bursts into pieces and gets tattered, yes, he starts to shrink, and the little pieces that scatter about the room also are shrunken. You see little bits of tiny fingers, a tiny arm, and a tiny leg. The rest of him is intact.
Oh wow, the front door gets
God
blasted.
damn it!
Yeah, and as that happens, the front door gets blasted down.
Well, not the front door, just the lock.
Oh, the lock. The lock
anyone-
gets blasted. Roll a damage.
Sure. 1 moment.
I hate
What
to
the-
ask this, but did anybody think about going perception and seeing if this was actually a werewolf or just some guy that was harried?
I mean, he's eating people.
Yeah, but like, I'm just saying, like, damage and he blew up.
That's 7 damage.
He's gone.
As you blast the lock, the door swings open kind of slowly on its own, and as it does, you are at least shielded from the blast that happened, but you see the room filled with like blood everywhere and stew everywhere. From this angle, you are also able to see in the corner a stack of a bunch of furs.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Oh, God. Oh. Hey. Oh, no.
God, well, that was useless, and Kaiser drops concentration on the shrink, so all the gore goes back to regular size.
What the fuck?
Just hear over the earpiece. Get him before he's done. Get him.
Yeah, he's pretty thoroughly dead, Kuzon.
Yeah, let's see what this sicko was up to. And Kaiser pulls his brain over to his right hand with powers.
God,
Kaiser, as you do, you notice in all the remains a little note, a little piece of paper. This is the paper that he was holding earlier.
Oh, Kaiser goes to pick that up.
You pick it up and you see a list of names with ages. They range from as young as 2 years old to as old as 80. And you also see tasting notes by any of the ones that are crossed out.
Oh God.
Well, wasn't a werewolf. I'm guessing he was just a hairy cannibal.
Yeah.
So makes his way in and goes to the hairy furs. Is this a werewolf costume?
As you go through those furs, you do notice that they are sewn in a way where you can wear it over you, and you might be confused with a werewolf.
Kuzan keeps that. I got a werewolf costume, y'all.
For sure.
Going all Princess Mononoke over here.
Me, I won't.
Yo,
Know me long enough by now.
Kuzan is everyone. Kuzan is our Blake.
Or Blade.
I'm sorry? What?
No,
Lies.
not Blake. She's the worst one.
No, from fucking Workaholics.
Yeah,
Sure.
I was making a joke about Ruby.
Blake is my favorite.
I like Blake. Blake is my favorite too. He's like, he feels like the wholesome one of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Which is
Yeah.
what Kuzan is.
yeah, Kuzan, we gotta watch Workaholics.
Yeah.
We will catch you up.
My list, actually.
It's a good show. But yeah, so Kaiser looks over the notes. Is are the details in handouts?
The details are not in handouts. It's just a list of the names. You can assume that they are citizens of Kresk.
Did the burgomaster ever tell us like the name of his son?
His son was Ilya.
Is Ilya on that list?
He's on the list. The burgomaster and his wife are also on the list, but these names are towards the bottom, and they are not crossed out yet.
Mm.
Still invisible.
Interesting.
Sin is going to walk over to the pot of stew and start examining it, being somebody that eats humanoids on a regular basis.
Oh my
So,
God.
Hey, this is coming in handy. Fuck y'all.
the pot,
Damn it.
there's a lot less in the pot because a lot of it got exploded. But from what is there, you can definitely tell that these are humanoid remains.
All right.
Oh yeah, this is definitely humans. Or
Yeah. I think this man might have kept either a hit list or an ingredient list.
Faced with a good grenade.
Can Kuzan
You know-
investigate the house or around his bed area? Maybe he's had like hit for any like secret safes or like hidden anything under floorboards, under ceiling tiles, under the bed. Hole.
Yes, go for it and go ahead and roll investigation.
Sin is going to quietly come up and poke him in the butt and give him guidance.
In the butt.
Yeah, but not like in like the not like in a weird way, like at the top of your butt, just like kind of knocking you over a little as you bend.
Kind of like the tailbone area, like you're just tipping me
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, like you're not getting poked like in the butt.
No, not sexual. She's still 17. The entire
30,
point
20.
of playing an underage bard is to keep the bard from being sexual ever.
But eating people is on the table. Got it.
Hey, I mean,
Hey.
there's nothing sexual about that. It's just eating people.
Exactly. I just wanted to play a non-sexy bard.
Get to know their body in an intimate way, just a different way.
A different kind of intimate.
So, as you look around the room, you see that under the bed is like a square. So you are able to move the bed and remove the board, the square board under the bed. And you see like a big poster board, and it has like a map of this town with a bunch of like yarn connected to each other throughout the town, kind of like Charlie in Always Sunny.
Shit.
I wonder who this Pepe Sylvia guy is.
I wonder how many nights he stayed up doing this. It takes commitment. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little impressed.
So, can I roll something to see, like, what the purpose of this map might have been?
You can gather it without rolling. That this map was a map to figure out like everybody's like the time that it would be easiest to pick off a target.
The stalker map.
Oh, I see.
We find a set of binoculars and a fake mustache and a piece of some newspaper with eyes cut into it.
Yes, as well as like crude drawings of the plan to make a werewolf costume and stalk people and eat them.
Kuzan's going to take the costume notes and tuck those away because you can get tips for later.
Yeah, is this like a pattern? Like a sewing pattern?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
I can make a werewolf costume.
Multiple ones. Sin is all about keeping body parts and reusing them for fucked up things. This is right up her alley.
And this was like a serial killer who ate people and, like, sort of thought he was a werewolf.
Wanted to be, at least.
Wanted to be.
Yo! Orrin Hatch died.
What?
Who?
Former Republican senator.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't follow the Republicans. Sorry.
Yeah, as soon as you said politics, I was like, oh.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers, though.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yes.
Straight up. Thoughts and prayers, though.
You care about people.
Yep. Lots of thoughts and prayers.
But
If we all meet together in hell, I just want to point out that I get first dibs with Lucifer. Like, we're going to play Piano Man together.
Oh, dude, I have an entire TikTok series that I need to show you about going to hell and having fun. Remind me after the session.
Will do.
Yo, I
If
can't
we
wait
all
to
meet
go.
up in hell, we'll get kicked out to heaven.
Nah,
If you're having
not
too
me.
much fun, go to heaven and go be boring.
No, we go to heaven and we just make heaven hell.
Honestly, though, like, I don't know. I think I might stay in hell and, punch dead people that I hate.
And that's why they'll send you to heaven.
Yeah. No, I'm
You're
not
having
done.
too much fun.
I'm not done punching Hitler.
Go punch Jesus.
I'm not. Fine. Okay. Well, that
Sorry.
because then I get to come back here and then I punch Hitler again.
In a circle over and over.
Yeah.
The circle of life.
The circle of punching Hitler.
It's
Circle of
like
punching
that. It's like that meme with Mo when he throws the drunk guy out and then he shows up behind him.
you go to heaven, but you take a brood witch just so you can come back and punch Hitler.
Pretty much. And there'd be others too, like, Reagan.
Yeah.
Fucking, I'm blanking
Stalin?
on others. Yeah, who else is,
The
dead
current
that
leader of
sucks?
Israel.
Oh yeah, he'll be dead by that time.
Punch that dude in the
Bush-
face.
Bashar al-Assad, the current leader of, all the royal family in fucking Saudi Arabia, the Kim family, fucking...
Ben Shapiro.
Oh!
That's a good one right there. That's a good one.
Oh!
It's
Rush
just funny because
Limbaugh.
you're naming all these
Rush
crazy
Limbaugh.
people, and then
Rush-
I name the little dweeb.
Rush Limbaugh's already, he's ready to be punched. He's gone.
He's already down there. He's
Yeah.
probably already getting railed by Hitler on a regular night. Railed by the devil on a nightly basis.
Marjorie
Yeah,
Taylor
guys.
Greene.
Only know of Rush Limbaugh from Family Guy, and when you said getting railed by the devil, I just pictured that, like Rush Limbaugh Family Guy animation, just getting railed by the devil.
That also works.
Dang. Is it the Super Devil?
I was picturing the devil from that Seth Rogen movie. This Is the End.
Oh my god, yes! The fucking Minotaur?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm picturing the devil from Little Nicky and shoving the pineapples up Hitler's ass.
You're supposed to be shoving a pineapple up Hitler's ass at 10:30.
I'm picturing the fucking devil part, yo. Like, I feel like that's just like my default devil.
Yo, what about this devil? Going to Burning Man. Going to
Yes!
Burning Man.
Going to Burning Man. Going to Burning Man. Becky's in the backseat. Becky's in the backseat.
Anybody that happens to find this on
Genius,
YouTube and decides to spend the time to watch us, we are normal and safe
No, we're
human
not.
beings. We are. Yeah, no, I'm,
No, we're
I'm
not.
lying. We're
Don't
crazy
lie
as
to them.
fuck.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
I am not normal, and I am very proud of that fact. Thank you.
Try not to make us seem like the crazy weirdos we actually are, because you know, a little much sometimes.
We are not normal. We are not safe.
No, fuck your normal.
Demonetized.
All right, let's stop
Oh,
tangent
God.
turtling.
Sorry.
Stop me, Congress, before I kill. Oh, too late.
That was like 8 turtles in a row.
All right, so back in Barovia, what are y'all doing?
You know,
Oh yeah.
Kuzan put on the the wolf costume, and like, how wolfy do I look?
As you put it on, as you begin to pick it up, you notice that it's filled with like a bunch of like blood stains and matted. It looks pretty dirty.
Any of you magic people do so? Do you have any cleaning? Is there a cleaning spell? Let's have Is there a tide spell?
I mean, I do have a cleaning spell, but then it would make me visible again, so no.
Do we really need to be invisible right now?
I don't know, but I'm not wasting it. I have a whole hour.
Already
Never know
got.
when being invisible is going to be helpful. Okay, yeah, it's been like 15 minutes. Still, shush. I got some invisible time left, woman.
Whatever.
Meanwhile, we just got invisible sparkles.
With a beard.
with
Oh,
with a flower beard, yeah.
I think you know, if we can confirm that this is the city's killer, we should talk to the burgomaster and say like, "Yo, we got the city's killer."
Oh.
You know, maybe let the guards know that we cool. Maybe
We go
let
to the
people know that we
burgomaster or
cool.
the abbot with this. Burgomaster is the guy we came from. Abbot is the one we're taking the dress to.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah, I got confused about that too. I had to write it down on my notes.
We should get that dress over to the abbot, but first, let's check in with the burgomaster. We might get some kind of reward for having killed their serial killer and apparently their werewolf problem.
Here's what I'm thinking. If we go to the abbot first and also bring up the werewolf, I'll be honest. If the werewolf and the abbot were in on it,
It's possible. That's why I want to bring them. That's why I want to talk to the burgomaster first. The more we can find out about this abbot, the better.
and he turns to wherever Sin's voice was coming from. I don't want you to waste your spell. I understand being invisible is fun, but he looks with like the biggest puppy dog eyes ever. Promise to help me clean this later.
Oh yeah, it's super easy. It takes like seconds.
Okay, I never realized how much I wanted to be a werewolf until now.
Still, you saw.
You can't see Sin's eyes, but you can feel her
squinting at you, going, never before.
Zero wisdom, folks.
Nah.
Damn it.
And no, I just want to go and put this out there. Like, if there's a werewolf and he bites me, as a player, I will beg you not to restore me. I will fight that curse.
Yo, we is not gonna restore. Well, sorry, I don't remember what I was gonna say. I want to use the greater restoration. I have different plans for that greater restoration.
Yeah, no, save those.
Yeah, we might throw you in the pool. Yeah. Nah.
All right. So what are y'all doing?
We're heading back to the Burgermaster, right? Proof and sketches and like the list of humans and like what they taste like.
Yes.
Hello, I am a cannibal. Apparently, I have to use the word cannibal because I am a humanoid-ish creature.
Yeah.
This is what human tastes like.
So the burgomaster and his wife, they answer their door, and they greet you.
What seems to be the... You already did it?
No, actually, we were on our way to deliver the dress on your behalf. On our way there, we actually managed to find a hairy fella dragging a body.
The werewolf?
Thinking that we thought so, and so we wanted to further prove our good faith and our good deeds towards the town. And so we went to go investigate. And well, best if I show you. And he Kuzan pulls out the werewolf costume and the book of recipes and the werewolf costume plans and of the explode person. Went in expecting a werewolf fight, but we didn't honestly realize that it was a person masquerading as a werewolf so they could indulge in their curious taste.
You see his eyes grow wide.
What?
Somebody was eating people.
We think this might be your killer.
So, what you're saying is that there was no werewolf, but a killer.
Well,
This one?
Well, I wouldn't say that. Here we have a list of people that they were targeting. Some, as you can see, some of them are crossed out, but
Oh no, the Williams, the Millers, and the Stacys too.
Oh God.
It's the people
but
that have been.
here's a certain point. Your wife and your son are at the bottom of the list, and your son is not crossed out.
What does this mean?
It means I don't think your son was attacked by this person.
Then who could he have been attacked by?
We don't know yet.
We think that the abbot may be involved somehow. Because you said that the abbot was the one who queued.
No, I need to stop you there. I don't wish to say any ill will towards the abbot. Whatever you have to say to the abbot, you can discuss that with him. The abbot is a good man, and he's been in this town for longer than I could even remember. I was a boy, and he was already here. He's a good man.
Oh, hold on. I apologize for causing you any distress. That's not my intent. We were just putting up the facts as we know it, and as you know, we don't know a lot, so might be jumping to conclusions,
until
and we
you know more, I
apologize.
suggest if you have anything bad to say to the abbot, please keep your voice down. Please.
Can Nadalia insight him to see if she senses any fear?
Yes, go for it. Nadalia does not notice anything.
Don't you just love how often digital dice get cocked somehow? Although the other one was an 11, so I didn't have high hopes for that.
I don't know if it would help a Kuzan insight.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be. Oh no, Kuzan sucks.
You know what?
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bye.
You know what?
I'm just no longer gonna do insight, guys. Kuzan doesn't know shit about people. He can imitate them and pretend to be people, great. But he's not Xander. He's not a therapist. Fuck y'all and your emotions.
You know what?
Fuck you, I can make a vice boss first missile. Intelligence is a good stat, I swear.
Let's try detect thoughts on this.
Thank you.
All right. With your he doesn't have to do a check until you go deeper, right?
Right.
All right. I always forget about that part. So with your detect thoughts, you do get like very fearful thoughts. Whenever he thinks about the abbot and bad mouthing him, you get a sense that he becomes really scared by that.
So he's going to establish a telepathic link with them and ask, does the abbot have ways of hearing these conversations?
We would rather not test that kind of thing. We don't believe so, but I mean, we're very grateful for the abbot.
For sure. Alright, yeah, now I'm gonna go deeper. Because now he already knows that there's, like, telepathic shit going on. So I don't care if he finds out I'm probing. I want to hone in specifically
he
on...
rolls a natural 20.
Fuck!
Oof.
Oops.
Seems Finn
Can I
is
ask you
not with
not
us.
to do that again, sir?
Understood. I just mean to understand. I just mean to understand your plight.
Well, this village has known peace, and the abbot seems to have brought us that peace, so we don't like to question it.
What cost, though? Like, literally, what does he get out of this from you?
We have no idea. We just know that the thing that we all assume is that the cost is that he gets to use the abbey. For what, we're not really sure. He cured the Belviews in a way, but their form isn't the same as when they were in life.
In life?
Yes, they had a different form, but now their family lives on. They are mongrel folk.
Oh.
Well, that's no way to talk about the lower classes.
No, that's just what they're known as.
But
Yes, the Belviews. They originally owned the abbey. The abbot now seems to be in charge of the abbey.
well, unless anyone has any objections, I'd say we need to pay the abbot for helping your son.
We do have to deliver this beautiful dress to appease your debt, isn't that right?
Yes, you do.
Steers the group. Think we know where to go next, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Seems
and,
like a...
and please, do not anger the abbot.
Of course not. Why would we ever do that?
We will do no matter what we ask him, we will ensure that this city stays safe.
Thank you, my friends. And when you get up there, be sure to talk to one of the Belviews so that they can escort you on the premises. That place is not very safe.
Thank you for all your help. You're very, very kind to us, and we appreciate it greatly.
No problem. We appreciate all the help that you've given us as well with that dress. And
As they
with
say in our
this
culture,
killer that you found. That I'm still kind of confused on what that all means. We thought it was a werewolf, but this changes things.
if we figure anything else out, we'll be sure to let you know. Once again, thank you. And as they say in our culture, beep. He walks away.
Beep beep.
I'm the scat man. And she just walks off.
The burgomaster looks to his wife and goes,
Awfully weird bunch.
Yes.
An invisible voice in the corner.
Awfully weird. Awfully weird bunch. Yes, fuck!
Before Sin leaves, she's gonna gently blow on the back of the burgomaster's neck and then scurry away. Still invisible.
Wait, how loud are those forest sounds that come from my...
It is literally the paranormal activity demon right now.
when you do that, and he flinches.
What was that?
Sparkles will sneak up as close behind, or as close as needed for the forest sounds to start being heard.
This is both eerie and oddly calming.
And then just lean in and whisper, we'll take care of this, and walk away.
As you do, you hear him go,
Anna, I think I'll have to return. I had a little bit of an accident.
and he goes in the house.
Oh my god. Awesome.
All right. So as you all make your way, actually, give me 1 second. I gotta feed my cat.
Oh,
Go fit the kitty.
Get.
Get the kitty.
Kitty.
Alejandro,
Yes.
a Sparkle's chest compartment.
Uh,
Big is it?
I imagine what a normal backpack size would hold.
Oh, hypothetically, if Demon, if Kaiser were to cast Shrink on Kuzan, do we think Kuzan could fit in that chest compartment?
You know, I've thought about that before. I think it's doable. I think the easiest person to stuff in there would probably be Nadalia. Because it halves your height. So, but I think if you ball
Kaiser
up,
already ride around in there at one point while reduced.
I think it was. Oh yeah.
you know what? I think that's true. I do think that's true. You know what? Yeah, I think that would be doable because Kaiser would be 3 feet tall, and if 3 feet can get in there, then so can everyone else. Because Kaiser's the second tallest member of the party.
All right. So as you guys make your way up towards the Abbey, you indeed start on that windy road, and you do indeed pass near the pool. And as you do, you hear a voice.
Tatiana! Tatiana!
Does this voice sound familiar to any of us?
It does not.
I think we found the pool.
Marco! Yeah, sound weird, but everything that we've read in the journal and that we know, and because Kuzan knows a little bit about mimicking voices, this sounds similar, like what, like you know how family kind of has similar tones and similar voices. But this is just above knowledge of what Xander knows so far. But with Kuzan, any type of sense, like from the way it's like morning, this could be Sergei.
So let me see. Roll. Let me think about it.
Go ahead and let you know that whatever you pick, I have like equal chance in all of them. Charismatic.
Roll history.
No. Oh. It was almost a natural one.
You get a sense that he has, from what you hear, a similar sound to Strahd.
As we continue on our way to the burger mat, I'm gonna slowly tap my head, Professor Xavier style, towards Kaiser. Kaiser, you there?
Sorry. I was responding to text. My bad. What I missed?
I was gonna attempt to signal you to establish a telepathic link.
Oh, for sure. Kaiser sets up that link. Hey, do you think your hag friend can hear it when I speak to you this way?
I don't know. Orgy, can you hear my friend?
You get no response.
Worry, we'll talk later. I don't think she could hear, or if she can, she isn't being very forthcoming.
For sure. I'll just leave you with some dragon humor to entertain her with later.
Ooh. Might work, because I was thinking about just like learning a new tune and just have it subconsciously go in the back of my head. Far all I got was baby drought, da, 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 baby drought, but like I don't think that'll work.
Well, that got into my head, so that's impressive. If she can withstand that.
Voice, whispers Tatiana. I get a sense, and kind of good with this stuff. I'm not sure, not 100%, but it sounds almost the similar range of Strahd, so it might be Sergey.
Are you saying any of that out loud?
That's to Kaiser, because I don't know who's all around us and what can be heard. I wants to say that to Kaiser, and hopefully his goal is to have him transmit to the rest of them.
Above game, have we learned about Sergey yet?
The book.
I know the book mentioned Strahd's brother, but was it was he named?
Pull it up. I'm pretty sure he was. I remember.
Yeah, her heart went to Sergey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I remember somebody telling you about what Tatiana did afterward, and you guys all laughing about it.
Yeah, right. Forgot about that.
Forget, what did Tatiana do after, and why were we laughing? I remember us laughing.
She ran off a cliff.
She
Oh,
killed
yeah!
herself.
Got her heart broke, so she told
Yeah,
us.
exactly.
And the
that's
brother's
like
name is Sergey?
Yes.
Fucking Apollo von Zarevich.
Tatiana, my love.
Huh. You know what? I think that just might be Sergey. And Kaiser, one by one, establishes a bunch of those telepathic connections and says that's everybody in the party.
God hears it 5 times in a row.
God, fucking... I can only imagine how fucking annoyed Dinner Ghost Guy is on a constant basis.
Derek, want some dragon humor?
Escort Squad. It's your favorite niece.
I have one about soap, but I can't tell it because it slipped my mind.
Oh no.
Tatiana, my love, return to me in the waters. We can be free.
I think he's trying to drown somebody in water. Let's deal with that later.
I'm afraid for the calendar. Its days are numbered.
So just gives a dead stare at Kaiser. Michael Scott officer.
Okay, sorry. I guess Morgantha really can't hear that shit. Alright. Look, he's still trying.
So what's the plan, Stan?
Can Kaiser look around the pool for, like, runes or something that might give a clue as to the identity of the voice?
Yeah, you can get closer to the pool if you want.
For sure, Kaiser's gonna get closer to...
Okay, so even under gray skies, this pool at the north end of the village shimmers and sparkles. Near its shore sits an old gazebo on the verge of collapse. A wooden statue of a mournful, bare-chested man. Its paint chipped and faded stands in the gazebo with its arms outstretched as though waiting to be embraced. And as you get closer, you hear the voice, and it seems to be kind of resonating from the statue itself.
Tatiana, my love, are you nearby? Return to me.
Would we have gotten the? So we've gotten the notion that perhaps Eliana is the reincarnation of Tatiana, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try something very weird. I'm going to mimic her voice. And, okay. Okay? You?
Wait, what? What happened?
I'm going to mimic Ileana's voice and say Irina, not Ileana. Irene, thank you. Irina's voice to say, okay, is that you?
Oh, okay. I didn't catch what you ended up saying. As you do, the voice sounds really longing. My love, Tatiana, Tatiana, is that you? Is that you?
Just gives a wide-eyed look to the rest of the party.
You sound different, my dear. Why do you sound different? Return to me. Return to me.
Hey, Kuzan. See if you can get him to say his name. Kaiser's munching on some brain. And definitely not a piece of Starburst.
Ooh.
Definitely not.
Is there
So-
anything? Is there anything Nadalia can do at this moment to see if this is even remotely legit?
Roll Arcana.
Yay! One of my good stats. Boom,
Yeah.
baby.
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice. This is very nice.
You are able to tell that there is some kind of magic that is bridging like the undead to the dead, connecting the realm between the living and the unliving through a soul.
My god, I just had a fucking okay, this is above board, but if that light sword is his, yo, could Kuzan make a Hexblade patron with this guy? So sorry, that was like random. I'm so sorry. Continue.
Tatiana, are you still there?
Goddamn, are you?
Do you jest with me? Are you my brother? Sent here just to toy with my state. I'm stuck here. Curse you, dear brother. Curse you to hell.
What would happen if Tatiana were to come here?
Who are you? Who are you? If not Tatiana, who are you? Why do you speak as though Tatiana's not here? Who was the voice that called out to me?
Kuzan might be a good idea to come clean with the statue.
Kuzan drops the voice and is like, friend, you, voice you heard was mine. We know of a lady that sounds like this, and if we have the facts, there's a whole lot to tell in a very short time. But I just want to know, so could you tell us what is your name?
I am not sure I can trust you.
If I were to tell you that our goal is to get out of here, and if that means destroying Strahd and hopefully freeing this place and leaving somewhat of a bit of peace after we leave.
I only
That
care
helped.
to be reunited with my love, Tatiana.
But if I were to tell you that I know somebody who claims to be having dreams of a previous life, dreams that tell her that it is time for something involving water.
Wait. You so statue?
I am not the statue, but I live within these waters and can communicate through it. The statue is the statue of a depiction of the Morning Lord.
Huh. Evan. Oh God. Okay, so we know that the thing. This is a bug game. We know that the lake removes curses, and we know that something is wrong with Sergei, and we know that Kuzan has a current curse. Don't. Okay, so because I realize I have a lot of anime and like a cartoon fucky wucky ideas, I know that some of them are stupid. So hypothetically, we could possibly switch out the soul of the hag with the soul of the guy in the statue. Anybody know if that would work?
I don't think the soul is in the statue.
It's in the water.
Well,
I
then
don't
like
think we can pull it out of the water.
okay, I was legitimately about to jump in with the stone and hope for the best.
Well,
I mean, Kuzan's still mine. He has a 0 wisdom.
so, okay. We might have some information that could help reunite Tatiana.
Return her to these waters, and we will be reunited, and we can move on. I sense her soul is still here, although it's muddied.
Can
First.
I insight this voice to see if it's telling the truth? I know I'm turning into that meme where he insights everything, but this seems a little bit sketch.
Go
Yeah.
for it.
Needs to.
We don't have a name yet. I was gonna say, like, we gotta get a name from this fucking statue. Could just be.
Oh wow.
That's a 12.
He seems pretty truthful.
Hey, Mr. Water Statue.
What is it?
So I have been on a quest looking for a person to reunite with their love. And I feel like you could possibly be this person. Could you tell me, does your name start with an S?
Yes, there was a voice that already called my name. One of you.
Not one of us. I just happen to be traveling with these people. She looks shifty-eyed. No. I'm here on behalf of a girl who looks for her love by the name of Sergei. She squints really hard at the water. Is that your name?
Yes, that's me. I wish to be reunited with Tatiana so that we can live, well, unlive happily ever after.
Okay. She leans over to Kaiser. Is that what you needed?
That is what I needed. How, do you think he has any concept of time? Does he know how long it's been?
We'll find out. So the girl that I am helping look for her love, named Sergei, has been looking for a very long time. How long have you been in this water?
I'm not exactly sure. It's been a long time. There's been a few times where Tatiana was close to returning. I felt her presence. I heard a voice. It didn't belong to her, but it felt like her. But then she left. I just want to be reunited with my love.
Oh, it's been a while.
As a family man, could Kuzan tell from the voice that that's sincere? Like, just wants to be with his love.
Yes, you can tell that he has a very big longing for being reunited with Tatiana.
Yes, but one could say that about another man who has been fucking with us this entire time. So, can I, hey Pimp, can I talk to you for a minute? And always just trying to get everyone into a huddle.
Oh, yeah.
Toads, yeah, what's up? Mm-hmm.
So I'm not entirely sure about this, but honestly, if we can get Irina out of here, that would save somebody from this hellhole of a place and fuck over Strahd in the process. I'd be down for that.
I mean, it's tempting for sure. That said,
Obviously, Irina would have a choice in this. I'm just saying. I know what I'm voting for.
yeah, if we can sell it to her, then I'm with it. But there's something really fishy about. I mean, is it the same person? No?
That's fair. Maybe if we could have a way to corroborate it. Is there another way we can prove it's Sergei?
That is the question.
One of you remembers that Irina was asking that if you could bring her to this place, that maybe you can get like a bit of the water that is calling for her, and bring that to her.
Mr. Water, is it possible I could take some of your water back with me to this person?
I'm not sure if it'll have the same effect, but yes, anything to get closer to my long-lost love.
Works for me. Nedelia takes out one of her jars and scoops up some of the water.
Oh, also, which part of the statue do you talk?
Talking.
I'm not sure. I have no concept of anything physical other than hearing your voices.
Well, we appreciate you talking to us. This has been fun. Okay, bye. As Nedelia awkwardly leaves the situation.
Kaiser, roll perception.
Perception. There you were.
Oh,
That's
Kaiser, yeah.
That's a 14.
Okay, so as the statue bids you all farewell,
And thank you for hearing me.
Kaiser, you notice that the sound is coming from the crotch area.
He's a dick.
For sure.
Why? Why can't anything be normal?
Hey, everyone. And Kaiser, gestures to everyone for another huddle. He says, if this is Strahd's brother, do you think there's any more information he could give us?
Well,
Anything else that we could use?
it's possible, but it seems like the only thing he's interested in right now is this Tatiana woman. So if we could goad that information out of him, we're going to need Tatiana.
Yeah, that's true. I'm saying we should find a way to keep him with us so we can ask him those questions on the go.
Well, As Natalia holds out the water, I think I've got the best connection we're going to have.
Heiser tries to establish a telepathic connection with the water.
You hear the low hum of a water cooler.
I
Told
guess.
me I needed to keep more hydrated, so I live in the freezer now.
Heiser walks back over to the statue.
Guys, no, I know what you're thinking. You are not going to defame a statue of a god.
Nah, it's just cool. We'll just forge a replacement for it until we're done with it.
Guys, do you even know how cursed that is?
Hey, I want to know more about Strahd. And I
Yeah,
think
we can find out later. You think if we piss off the people here, we lose a connection to both the Burgomaster, a thing we came here to get, the possibilities that the Burgomaster might be able to bring someone back from the dead if what's that fucking not Burgomaster, the Abbot. If what the Burgomaster is saying is true about the Abbot.
yeah, that's they probably wouldn't take too kindly to their public property being messed with.
Well, the voice in your head that tells you to do something stupid. Please. For once.
Okay. We'll leave the statue.
Okay. As Natalia awkwardly tries to walk back.
Then uses the ear thing to whisper to Kaiser.
I really want to squash my name in the back of it now. But I feel like she might stab me.
In the back of the statue?
Yeah. Not the statue stab me. Natalia.
You want to scratch your name in... Okay, you want to scratch your name into the statue.
Yes.
But you think Natalia will...
Yes, because she just got mad at you for wanting to take the statue, so if I were to say fuck with it, she'll probably still get mad, but I have the overwhelming urge to want to fuck with it since we can't take it.
No. And then Kaiser establishes a telepathic connection with Sin. You know what would be really funny?
Oh, what?
If you cut off the statue's unit and then wrote your name in the space that's left.
No!
Telepathic connection.
I know! I'm saying this as the above game. Please.
That would be fucking hilarious. But I think that would make her even more mad.
Not if she never turns around.
Which is true. This is true.
I'm gonna just say this above game. If we somehow piss off this guy, Natalia may actually snap.
Dude, what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that middle part.
If we piss off this guy, Natalia might actually snap.
That's why Sin is just doing this in the background. Not actually doing it.
Just, I really want to, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
That's probably the better choice. Even though it would be really, really funny.
I am going to do this though, and she uses prestidigitation to clean the statue really well, except for a small area that kind of resembles her name.
You know what? Yeah, that's not vandalism.
I was kind. We better go before we get caught.
It's not vandal. Okay.
She's scurrying off, like looking around like a little rabid rat, like, oh shit, I'm gonna get caught and somebody's gonna hit me. Fuck.
All right. So do you guys make your way up to the Abbey, or what are you doing now?
You know what? I was actually wondering, do we go to the Abbey or do we go to Irina?
We should
Irina's
go to
back in
Abby first,
Phandalin.
'cause Irina's like way back in Phandalin.
That's fair, I suppose.
Yeah. Plus, like, I don't know. Kaiser's still not sure about this whole situation. Like, we're just gonna give this person who's a reincarnation at best, if that, to this other person. We don't even know if it's who he says he is.
It could straight up be a trap from Strahd.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too. But that's why we're bringing the water back to Irina to see if maybe this is something. I don't know.
Maybe.
It's
We're
possible.
quite literally testing the waters.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bye.
Oh, as Sin prestidigitations the fucking statue, she loses her invisibility. Or doesn't notice it yet, and is still walking around, like doing weird things, like picking her nose and flicking the boogers at people and shit like that she does when she's invisible. But now they can be seen.
So, we're not pissing off the people. We're not gonna piss off the people in this town. We're gonna make no enemies, no sir.
Oh, no. This isn't at the people and random people in the town. This is at you guys.
Oh.
She just flicks one over towards Kaiser's shoulder.
Nobody can see me, can't get in trouble. Do-do-do-do-do.
Does anybody see Sin?
He doesn't. He's just walking.
Probably not, honestly.
Right. So
Yeah, she's
so-
doing it.
So this happens. Sin thinks that she's invisible. You all start making your way, correct, to up towards the Abbey.
Yes.
Okay. So the switchback road that hugs the cliff is 10 feet wide and covered with loose gravel and chunks of broken rock. The ascent is slow and somewhat treacherous, and the air grows colder as you near the top. You make it in front of the entrance to the Abbey.
Ooh.
Spooky.
Those look like guards.
Why is snow so crunchy? This is annoying.
So the road from the village climbs above the mist to a wide ledge on which the abbey is perched. A light dusting of snow covers the trees and rocky earth. The gravel road passes between two small stone outbuildings, to either side of which stretches a 5-foot-high, 3-foot-thick wall of jumbled stones held together with mortar. Blocking the road are iron gates attached to the outbuildings by rusty hinges. They appear to be unlocked. Viewed through the gates, the stone abbey stands quiet. Its two wings are joined by a 15-foot-high curtain wall. A belfry protrudes from the rooftop of the closer north wing, which also sports a chimney billowing gray smoke. As you approach, you are able to see the two people up, towering above the gate, and they both look to be sleeping.
Look, sleep.
Aren't gods supposed to be awake? Isn't that like the whole thing?
Nada says no one to God's a place from, so may as well make the best of it and keep walking.
Hey, is your invisible? Can you do that invisibility thing again?
What do you mean again? She looks at.
I mean-
Oh shit! Yes.
Been less than an hour still.
Oh, you're still covered. She just cast prestidigitation and fucked it all up
Got it.
for herself. You're good.
How long would I have left on that? I guess enough to make it up.
That's Jonas.
Yeah.
I would say about 20 minutes left.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess if they're asleep, let's just Kaiser roll for perception to see if there's any traps.
Go for it.
Something we hardly ever do and probably should.
Let's just walk up there, you know? It looks clear.
It's
Looks fine.
Yeah, you spot
Look
nothing.
good. So I was gonna slowly go up his hood and kind of stealth to the left or to the. Where is he at? Oh, he's right here. Yeah, stealth a little bit to the left, behind. Clear white. I'm a tree now.
I'm a tree.
That's my job, but I'm invisible.
The walls and the gate stands before you.
Okay. They look like iron gates.
Wait,
Are
did
we
he
heading
even-
in?
yeah, I mean, why do we even need to sneak in? We're paying the abbot for something. As Natalia walks forward.
Oh yeah, that's right. We actually have a reason to be here.
Yeah. Xander's a little high and completely forgot that this wasn't scary. I just looked at the screen and saw a dark map and just assumed we were gonna die.
Yo, I saw 2 guards in a fucking cemetery. I'm being cautious, yo. Like, the aesthetic is speaking for itself right now.
Okay. So there is a gate right there.
Ah, okay. Is the gate locked?
It is not locked.
Natalia opens the gate.
Go ahead and roll stealth.
Are we trying to stealth then? Are we trying to not wake these guards? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, those 2 guards are asleep.
Yeah. But are we actively trying to not wake them, or did we just want to wake them and be like, "Hey, we got stuff for the abbot"?
May as well just not even bother trying to evoke their ire.
Fair.
Yeah, like why find out if they're hostile or not? Goals behind them anyway.
Fair enough.
All right.
That
With
is,
a
that is fair.
17, Nadalia, you are able to unlock the gate and open it, which will make it easier for everybody else to pass through. Since you don't have to climb anything, you can just pass through quietly.
Hmm. As Natalia just softly walks through.
As it will follow.
So we'll sit.
All right.
Ooh.
Once inside, you see that Straight ahead, there is a large gate that seems to be the entrance to the facility. Down below you, there is a cemetery. And then the road goes further on beyond the gate in front of you, far behind.
I'm seeing a dude through a window. Is that the abbot?
Yes, if you can see through the window and you see a person in there, then you see that it is indeed the abbot.
I see a couple. Oh shit! Place is I see a couple of guys actually when I zoom out. Couple like back here.
Oh,
Finn's
All
like
gonna die.
literally dancing around trying to peer around like, what do you guys see? What's going on? What's going on?
oh, that guy looks pleasant.
Sorry.
Oh my. He's got an arm.
All
This
right.
is a big map.
Lessons were learned. When we get into this place, go south.
So
Yeah.
Oh, I'm seeing someone else now.
Oh shit.
Which way are you all headed?
You're gonna kill us tonight, aren't you?
I head
I love
northeast,
that
and
laugh.
as I see whatever the fuck this is.
Oh hello. That's things going on.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we're following the path.
All right, so you make it to the Abbey entrance. You see a 15-foot
Hello?
high curtain wall joins the Abbey's two wings. Behind its battlements, two guards stand at its... Wait a minute, hold on. I don't know why it says it this way. There are no two guards right there. What the fuck?
I'm guessing it's just a typo and they left it there where we were supposed to go to see the guards that were posted outside at the gate.
Oh, no, there is guards.
Oh, wondrous.
No, I just couldn't see them, but there is guards. So a 15-foot high curtained wall joins the Abbey's two wings. Behind its battlement are two guards who stand at attention, their features obscured by the fog. Below them, set into the wall, is a pair of 10-foot tall wooden doors reinforced with bands of steel. To the right of these doors, mounted on the wall, is a tarnished copper plaque. On the plaque, it reads, it reads the "May her light cure all illness." It also reads the name of the abbey, which is the Abbey of Saint Markovia.
Anybody else surprised that it's not the Abbey of Saint Irina or Saint Teresa or Saint Pretty Girl with dark hair?
With the amount of love they have for her, I'm a little surprised as well.
Let's just be glad we don't. Let's just hope we don't find any more goddamn doll rooms and gets this door open.
You had to put it out there, didn't you?
We can't unlearn it now, Kuzon. It's part of us. Now opens the door.
It's true.
It is a part of us.
We are scarred for life.
Oh god, we're not even smelling it anymore. It's inside us. We are the smell.
We are scarred for lifer than we were before.
Case, did anyone check to see if the door was locked?
I will.
We got big balls. We're just walking in.
Hey, it's open.
Conven-
And just pushes it open.
Conven- Yeah,
So
as she notices someone in the corner.
what happened?
Nope, that was just Nadolia says convenient as she notices someone in the corner over here.
Then walks in and kind of waves. Hi.
So, Sin,
We are
you
here for.
wait.
Oh,
So, Sin, you push the double doors. They are heavy, but they are unlocked. And you push it open to reveal a foggy courtyard. Is somebody dying?
You okay?
maggots.
I might have saw something when Sin walked in.
Yeah.
Get
So
to
the
it,
double
please.
doors do indeed open and reveal a foggy courtyard.
Oh wow, this is really, really sick and disgusting. I love it.
The thick fog that
Um.
fills this courtyard swirls as if eager to escape. The courtyard is surrounded by a 15-foot high curtain wall on which stand several guards with their backs to you, or so it seemed at first. It's clear now that you're inside here that these guards are merely scarecrows. Wooden
Okay.
doors to the north and to the east lead to the abbey's two wings. In the center of the courtyard is a stone well fitted with an iron winch, to which a rope and a bucket are attached. Along the perimeter, tucked under the overhanging wall, are several stone sheds with padlocked wooden doors, as well as 3 shallow alcoves that contain wooden troughs. 2 wooden posts pounded into the rocky earth have iron rings bolted to them, and chained to one of them is a short humanoid with bat wings and spider mandibles.
Sorry?
The quiet is shattered by horrible screams coming from the sheds.
Kuzan slowly backs out.
Sin turns her head, goes, just the Abbey, right?
Hey, so
Okay.
maybe we should go through a window.
Yeah,
Well,
that kind of looks like a whole room full of fuck that.
Is there fireball?
Oh, yeah. Well, where are they? I can't see. Oh. I guess they're gone
close
now.
the door.
Before we do anything, what's the plan?
So, it's,
Fuck it! As Nadolia just walks off.
wait, come back. I don't think that they'll like us just crawling in a window. We're supposed to here to deliver stuff. It should be okay.
Hey, you know what? Also, we're supposed to be here.
It's true.
It's totally fine. It's fine. Look, where's the wedding dress? You got the wedding dress, Nadia? I'll give it to him if you're afraid.
I still got the
I have
merchant thing, don't I? Kuzan's still dressed as a merchant, isn't he?
Nadalia, from behind you see one of the Belviews walking towards you.
Hey,
Got this, hold on.
hello, we have payment for Abbott, we bring dress.
Hello there. Who are you and why are you in here? And how did you get past us?
We have,
Yes,
we dress have, Nadolia slaps herself.
You're
Hello.
funny.
We were sent by the burgomaster to give payment to the abbot for reviving his son.
And he didn't tell you that you needed an escort on the premises?
Nope.
No.
He fucking didn't, as Nadolia
Oh,
closes
he actually
the
did.
door. Wait, what? What?
You all seem
Did.
conflicted. I'm pretty sure he must have if he sent you up here.
You know,
Actually,
it must have
Kuzan
just been
steps
a
up.
big mistake. Don't worry about it. Hey, so my name's Holden McGroin. We're here to deliver this old thing right here. Why don't you take that thing out? Polly.
Remember my name, and as Natalia pulls out the wedding gown.
Honestly, sir,
Oi!
we'll be entirely honest. We were told to let you guys know, but when we came up, we noticed that you guys were getting some much needed snoozles. And
Yeah, we know how people.
Oh, that
Sorry.
checks out big time, because the abbot's been looking for a dress.
Yes.
Oh well, there's a dress. You have it now, don't you know?
Yeah. Can we please go talk to him and deliver it directly?
Yes, but you're gonna want me to escort you. Some of my siblings are not so friendly.
Yeah,
Wait.
we heard some.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure my ass can make diamonds now.
Where did you hear them?
You can hear some over the walls.
Dahlia's gonna get us killed.
Those are those your siblings? I mean, I didn't want to assume, but
The ones that are screaming are probably not my siblings, but if you've seen one with mandibles, that's my sister.
oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry, did you say mandibles?
Yes, mandibles and bug eyes.
Is
Yeah,
your name Mandalay?
We definitely need an escort.
Yes, you do, that's what I'm saying, you need an escort.
Well, I'm glad you're willing to escort us. So what's your name there, partner?
You didn't go near the well, did you?
Is a well?
What well? There's
Yeah,
not a
the
well
well.
here.
Right inside the courtyard, that's where Mishka likes to hide out and ambush people that pass by.
Ah,
What?
Oh,
good
okay.
to know.
Yes, that's why if you were set up here by the burgomaster, then you must know that you need an escort on the premises, and stay away from the hospital.
God, why do I not pay attention to people when they annoy me? No, they annoy me. I'm right to do it.
Completely in the right. They're annoying. Fuck it.
Question there, buddy. What's in this hospital? Why do we stay out of there? Is it because we're healthy?
Oh, we believe it's haunted. Also, it's, the abbot puts the experiments that don't quite work out right.
Experiments?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
see.
Spellman.
You know, perhaps you'll talk to the abbot instead of me. I'm just a Belview.
Oh, it works for me. He sounds like an interesting fellow.
All right, then, follow me.
He pushes open the door, and he goes inside, and he leads you. He gets close to the well, and then pops out from the well his sister. She begins to immediately attempt to attack him.
Oh, Mishka, you scared me half to death. Get out of here, get out of here. Run, run.
Family, right?
And is just like hugging the wall.
What the fuck are you? How does this place run?
Run.
Run!
Next time-
Oh gosh, we're running. We're running.
We fuck. I'm sorry, Bisco.
He
we
doesn't
forgot
even
the
look
safe
back to make
word.
sure. He doesn't even look back to make sure everybody's behind him. He runs, and as you all follow him, that is where we will leave the session off. You are in the main hall.
Oh no! Don't go past it. You went the
Sorry.
wrong way.
No idea where everyone was going.
Oh,
I
wait,
turned
this
away
way?
from my computer for a second, and then everyone disappeared.
Okay, go here.
Oh, well, look at that spread. That
And
looks like
now,
a lovely table.
Go here.
Lovely table.
Oh man, how's this guy gonna react when Sparkles pops into visibility again?
Oh shit.
Close the door.
As the
Oh, is this? So what's
I'll
this
read the
over here?
description. This is where the session will end. I'm not answering that. But I'll
before
read...
before that, do you mind if Natalia says one thing before we close out the session?
All right, Kaiser, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say, like, what's this over here? Is this stained glass? Is this a stained glass table? This is nice. It looks like it might be a stained glass window, but it's a flat surface and it's a bird's eye view, so I assume it's a table. You know?
All right, and Natalia, what did you need to say?
As Natalia slams the door behind everybody and starts panting, she turns over and says, "Next time I'm going through the fucking window."
Next time we're gonna make you tiny and just carry you.
Fuck you.
This time we're gonna get the fucking escort like we should have the first time.
Zygfrek, Belview, when you say that, Natalia goes,
Oh, that might not be a bad idea for the future.
But making her tiny? Yeah, it's real easy.
oh, the window idea.
Oh.
Whoa! Did you say this guy's name was Zygfried?
Zygfrek.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that's the alias I chose. What a coincidence!
It's spelled really dumb. It's Zygfrekv.
That is indeed very weird.
That sounds like a pretty uncommon name, don't you know?
So let me read the description before we close this up. Gentle sounding music trickles down from above, played on a single stringed instrument by some unseen master. The ground floor is one large 50-foot square room with arched, leaded glass windows. A cauldron sits on an iron rack above the fire in a hearth, while above the fireplace mantel hangs a golden disc engraved with the symbol of the sun. In one corner, a wooden staircase climbs to the upper level, while in another corner, a stone staircase descends into darkness. Several chairs surround a wooden table that stretches nearly the length of the room. Wooden dishware and gold candelabras are neatly arranged on the table, standing behind which is a young woman with alabaster skin dressed in a torn and soiled red gown. Her auburn hair is neatly bundled so as not to touch her soft shoulders. She seems lost in her own thoughts. Nearby is a gem connected to an apparatus to siphon energy from it. A handsome young man in a brown monk's robe gently takes the woman by her hand. A painted wooden holy symbol that depicts the sun hangs from a chain around his neck. He moves with the grace of a saint. And that's where we leave the session off.
Oh fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Oh boy.
That's poop. That's poop in my britches.
Yep, I may have shit myself. I'm not quite sure.
Got a little bit of poop there. Yep. A little bit of
Gonna
poop
die
right
as a
there in my
person.
britches.
I would just like to point out that Zygfrek's name is very much the Pikel Thompson of Zygfried. You could tell, like, they already had his name picked out. They probably picked that name before he was even born, and then they found out I was in there, and they're like, oh, well, fuck it. Call him Pikel. Shut up, Pikel, you fucking asshole.
It's okay,
Good.
Michael. We've also started to accidentally call Dax Pilk whenever he's like annoying and full of water.
I'd like to point out the two enemies that were described and then seen as you all ran through there.
Oh no, I saw them when I stepped in for a moment and went, oh no.
I wasn't selected on Nadalia for a hot second, so I unfortunately got the broad.
I saw
side of
images, but I'm blissfully ignorant and don't know what they mean.
What a perfect time for my internet to crash.
Oh, damn.
Indeed.
Oh, gotta reset my fucking router.
I can't wait for next week.
I can't
I-
wait to make this the regular voice.
Also,
I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that.
you don't need to don't need to worry about me calling out of nowhere anymore, because I think I may or may not have burned the bridge at my job.
Oh no.
Whoa, what happened?
No, I may tell you someday.
Okay. Sorry, didn't mean to.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, fuck that job anyway.
Yeah.
My boss was amicable about it, thankfully. I was just sad that I couldn't give her my 2 weeks instead of dipping out of nowhere.
Sometimes it happens.
It happens like this.
I used to think that the 2 weeks was like a required by law thing. But it turns out it's just the courtesy thing.
Yeah.
Look, and
it's a-
everybody else has left. She's known that you've been leaving for a while. You're just leaving a little earlier than scheduled.
Yeah.
The best to do is to time everybody to leave at once.
Yep.
Yep.
I've been responsible for initiating that more than once. I swear I didn't do it on purpose, but I was just like I would be like venting like I need to fucking leave this job, and then it seemed like everybody else would start venting, and then one by one like everybody's like, yeah, let's all leave at once.
We are not.
Yeah, everyone just went, fuck this.
Oh, and
This place on
to
the-
put more detail in it, make it make sense, it was retail.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Retail's a
about right.
horrible job because
Mhm.
how they treat you.
Yeah. Yeah. Wondrous times.
Well, that's why we're gonna find you a non-retail position, dear.
Hopefully they don't need references.
Hey, I am the master of fake references. Don't fucking worry about that. I got family on the East Coast. Tony's got friends on the East Coast. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. We got East Coast numbers. Don't worry about that bitch.
Thank
No,
you.
no. Oh yeah. No.
It's very
You just
sad
put
to
the
say,
real
but
shit
no one
that
really
you know how to
checks
do on your
references
resume.
anyway.
Say what?
I'll just say, like, no one really checks references anyway, and if they do, it's usually for a specific skill. So, like,
Mikey got hired without them even asking for references. And
Hopefully
that's
Honestly,
Star, hopefully
I know
Star
that
has
Lex
a
has-
similar philosophy.
Tony got hired without them asking for references.
Yay!
Nice.
So
Reference.
yeah, most places don't really give a shit about references anymore. Like, I got hired without them asking for references.
Reference D's. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Reference D?
Reference D's nuts.
Yeah, I'm just kidding, and then you did it, and you said it anyways after.
It was too funny to, like, I don't mind. I can be wrong twice.
Oh my god, was Baby Shark in today's session?
Baby
Yeah.
Shark was in today's session, and it wasn't even a Ted Lasso reference.
it was baby.
Johnny,
Drown.
Johnny,
Yeah.
Johnny.
Jonas, as a note, whenever Kuzan isn't talking to the hag to try, like, just to give her a little bit of something to listen to, that's going on in his mind constantly. That's just for flavor. I'm gonna say that's why he's not good at paying attention. He's constantly humming Baby Shark in the back of his head.
Duly noted.
Yo, I was gonna try to torture her with dragon humor, but
This is better.
yeah.
Is either Baby Shark or what does the fox say?
Oh god. Ring ding 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 ding.
Oh my god.
the ring ding ding part reminded me of a super throwback when the fucking what is that like the lizard fucking creature thing.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah. The crazy frog.
Yep.
There you
Oh
go.
god.
Oh god. Which also reminds me of that stupid fucking gummy bear.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
God.
the whole.
Is that the,
There's just like a fucking slew of like animations that you put on for kids to let them like zone out on, and they're all kind of the same. That same kind of vibe.
yeah.
But alas, I think I shall away now to eat food.
Hooray! Go eat all that food.
Let us all away.
Food sounds good. I
All right. Great session. See you all next week. Yeah, it was a pleasure as always. Everybody take care and thank you.
Thank you.
thank you.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Have a good one.